If I told you the things I've seen on my ways, if I told you the things I've done in my days, you wouldn't believe me anyway. So it's best I just don't say. I've lived 1,000 lives, I piloted 1,000 souls, I killed and fought and died just for a single role.
Oh, we're live! Yay!
Oh, hey!
I should have given you a 5, but I didn't.
Technical difficulties, other people.
Yeah, we're having some technical difficulties, but that's okay. Hi, I'm Tappy, and I'm your GM, and
I'm Eli, and I'm going to read Start Game. Hello, thank you for joining Session 11 of Autumn People, a White Wolf actual play on the Happy Jacks RP Chronicles of Darkness. To catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/Autumn People. And to find all the shows on Happy Jacks Network, please visit happyjacks.org/shows. Intro GM.
hi, I'm your GM, Tappy, and I have to be very loud today because I don't technically have a microphone.
Oh, the lean. That's teamwork.
Makes the dream
and to my left,
hello, I'm Sam. I play Ellen Carter-Bennett, who is a very normal widow at all times. Nope, she's a nightmare monster, and I'm a Geist. It's gross. If you have a weak stomach, probably don't listen when I'm talking.
God, that's such good advice.
unless you like squid.
Oh yeah, that's like
Calamari, holla.
Actually, I'm going to ask all of you to shift over to the left just a little. Yeah.
Nice.
Stop. More Tappy.
I literally can't.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Stop
here, hold on.
then. And Eli, just over to the right again, just a little bit.
To the right?
Yeah. I'm getting you under your names. Tappy, just a smidge to the right. Perfect.
nailed it.
We did it!
We are professionals.
Oh man.
And your hair looks really nice and curly.
Thank you.
It sure does.
It just means that it is.
This is definitely one of the Happy Jacks amateur hours, guys.
Yeah, we're having a rough go of it today.
Yeah.
Word.
Oh, hey everyone. My name is Nick, and I play Oats. Oats is a perfectly normal human individual who is not in any way multiple corpses reanimated. He is completely just a big sweetheart, I like to think of him.
Your character is 5 boys.
But they're 5 good boys.
Yeah. Well, they're 5 imperialist boys.
Yeah.
They're 5 we keep on trying to traumatize our wives' boys.
Yeah.
I mean, with good intent.
Are they out of wives yet?
No, there's only 2 wives.
So.
Yeah.
We got 2 more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They're like pokey wives. We gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch 'em.
And I'm Aabria, and I'm playing Khairyn, the snack mage. End of sentence.
Snack Mage for the win.
Yeah! I like snacks. I like making questionable moral decisions that make our group pup want to kill me. Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
My name is-
just ignore me here.
Eli. I play a werewolf named Charles.
Charles!
And he's the best boy. I was jealous when we were talking about good boys, and you said there was 5 of them. I'm the best boy.
I didn't say there were 5 people. I said there were 5 boys.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you, fam.
War, I'm a werewolf.
Hooray!
Yay, puppers.
And for those of you who forgot what happened last week,
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago,
Some many weeks
amount
ago.
of time ago.
Yeah.
we have our recap.
I wrote it down.
Yay!
Yay!
Stay weird.
Last. Imagine that. After much debate, Khairyn opened a portal to the Tower of Argent Thorn. It smelled of lilacs. She went through, and Oats went through to find himself in the graveyard back in England. The moon is a skull. Grace and Charles follow through to find themselves in the graveyard also. Khairyn, however, is in the tower, dealing with a guardian who is not mad, just disappointed. It used to be the party tower, but all is quiet and somber now. She trudges up to the top and gets a stern talking to. Back in London, it's dark and cold. The trio decides to look for humans. Oats suddenly yells, "Kathleen!" and takes off running. Grace yells, "Who?" after him. He comes upon the carriage and tries to commandeer it. A man yells from the inside and says he's going to the cemetery. Oats buggers off. The carriage approaches the cemetery and Charles goes to investigate. A 6'4" gentleman, calling himself Prince Laszlo Tremere, is here to present himself to the Princess Magnificent. He's here to take her to her lodgings. Apparently, we made quite a splash in the underworld, and news of the princess's return has spread. Meanwhile, Oats reaches the city center to find it barricaded and lit with torches. He yells to ask after Kathleen. The guards yell back, "Who?" and demands to know who his prince is. He yells the wrong answer and decides to try to leap
I
Oh,
should
the fence.
have looked it up.
He makes it. Suddenly, 5 vampires are in front of him. Oats Kool-Aid mans straight through them and keeps going to the manor, where Kathleen should be, question mark. There are guards with large machetes. He skids to a stop and interrogates them about his wife. These vampires are Soup's confused and demand to know if he's a Tremere. Spoilers, he is not. Fighting ensues. Back in the tower, the Guardian tells Khairyn that she can redeem herself by killing herself between worlds. He is immune to her sense of humor. It seems like all 4 of the group have to be there for the killing. She's not super on board with this plan. He begrudgingly gives her a box with an argent thorn in it, and she makes a dramatic exit to a lovely graveyard with a skull moon. In the carriage, on a short ghoul horse ride, Prince Tremere asks Grace if the rumors that she's going to make a new underworld and take over are true. She says, of course, and is pleasantly surprised to arrive at her new lodgings. Buckingham fucking Palace, all caps. She goes straight for the tiara wing. Charles is very uncomfortable and wanders off to find Oats. He follows the sound of a scuffle. Oats is getting punched and a little grappled. The very confused guards fight him and argue with him. They don't know where his wife is and are not having his bullshit. They tell him to go away, and he walks over and busts the gate open. New guards approach and shoot him. Charles comes upon the scene, shifts into Guru, and rips a guard's head off, beats the other one with the body, and then makes short work of the last 2. He looks at Oats, who tells him he's looking for his wife. Charles tries to tell him his wife is probably dead, but Oats is in deep denial. He knocks on the door, and a grumpy voice yells to him that the records are in the British Museum. Charles tells Oats they need to go to the palace to find Grace first. Khairyn puts the silver thorn on the ground and flicks it, using it like a divining rod to find Grace. It turns into a snake, and she follows it through the empty streets to a barricade.
Oh, God. Let's see. Helpful Chad is the only guard on duty and reaches down to help her inside. Chad helps her make her way to the palace and listens to her ramblings about saving the world. Meanwhile, Charles tries to medicine Oats' wounds. He gets the bleeding staunched a bit. Chad leads Khairyn to Buckingham Palace, and she is super not surprised that this is where Grace ended up. She enters to find Grace in full coronation regalia, catches up on what's happening here, and begrudgingly tells Grace about the suicide solution. Grace isn't on board and suggests that maybe the post-apocalypse isn't so bad, you know? Khairyn is pleased. She didn't want to be the first one to suggest it. Charles and Oats walk up and overhear their plan to just leave everything in nightmare mode. Charles is not into it, though. Oats asks where the electricity is, and Grace sends a butler to take him to the transformer.
I was just thinking that.
Definitely. In the morning, a letter arrives for Grace from Prince Laszlo. It's an invitation to brunch. She sends the pastry boy to wake Khairyn up with a cart full of delicious things, then rounds up Charles, and a butler shows Oats in. Khairyn and Grace try to preemptively talk the dudes out of murder first mode. It goes questionably. The safe word is cantaloupe. They take a short ride in the Queen's carriage to the British Museum, where they see the prince waiting for them outside in the sunshine. Oh, spoilers, he's a vampire. On the way in, Laszlo explains that the vampires exist on donated blood. People donate their own blood for ghouls to protect the human community from zombies. The lack of underworld means that ghosts fade away quickly, which is going to be a problem. They discuss taking a steamship to Africa to portal a giant zombie to the other's domain. A servant arrives with info for Laszlo. Oates' wife is dead. He pushes back from the table and walks off. It will take a day or so for Laszlo to arrange the dreadnought, and Khairyn tries to comfort Oats. He's a sad pan.
Mm-hmm. So we are still currently at brunch. What are you guys up to?
I don't think I did a very good job. I'm eating in character, too. I don't think I did a good job. No,
Very method.
Very method. I don't know how to act. I just do the thing. He seems like he's still mad.
Well, his wife is dead.
Yeah. So is most of everyone.
Quick question. So you ran off. The two guys ran off. Is that correct?
I know I definitely hightailed it out to the museum
You are.
and was looking at...
That's where you guys are.
Right. But
Yeah.
I left the brunch area
Okay.
to go.
And Charles, did you follow?
I can't remember what I did, so I'll say that I stayed at the table.
Okay.
Sweet. He's going to be upset for a while, probably.
I mean, give him a little time. He just found out he's a widower.
Several times over, no doubt.
Does he have more wives?
I would assume so. There's several gentlemen in there.
That's probably true. What if we just tell them they're all dead at the same time, and then he can just do it all at once?
Yeah, right? Just be sad for a second, and then we have to get in the boat.
We do.
Oh.
We'll have a long trip to, ponder.
Yeah. I'm afraid. What if he just, gets really mad and sinks the boat or something? He's like, I don't have a reason to live anymore.
Well, I can fly, and I can carry you.
Oh my god, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oats, all of your wives got out of the house and got up on the roof.
So Oats, you're going to records?
So I remember that we had a conversation way back in the... I was going to go thematically stand in front of whatever the Antarctic display was, but we decided that that's in a different museum. Because we're in the...
Oh, that'd be the Natural History Museum.
Right. So I think that he's probably just wandering around the various exhibits at this this museum. Just not having a lot of human contact.
Do you have any sort of, senses for, magical and or weird things?
No.
Okay, cool. Well, it's a lovely time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really great exhibits from all over the world.
Yeah, he's stopping and looking at them, but he's not really seeing or processing anything. Just, he's entirely in his own head.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Fair enough.
It's very sad. Well, at some point, I would like to go head over to the Pan-African area and, grab some things to drop back off over there.
Fair enough. I would like to see the museum. I've never been here.
Ooh, we should go on a lap. Do you want to come with us?
Sure, why not?
Nice. What's Laszlo doing?
That's a good question. Is he just hanging out?
I think he has gone off to make preparations.
Okay, that's fucking rude, but sure.
Didn't even say goodbye.
I know.
It's alright, we'll be trapped on a boat with him for a month.
Can't we just take a port?
I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Hasn't before.
We're gonna need to save the portaling for the giant zombie.
Did forget about that. Honestly, I'm a little worried about just taking even more white people to Africa. If I'm just.
Listen, fair. I understand.
Yeah. I feel like now I'm part of the problem. Not the whole nightmare land part. Just the bringing of 3 of my white friends.
Yeah. I mean, we're not going to stay long.
That's
we'll
true.
Just get the huge zombie and leave.
Sweet. What exactly is our plan again? We're just going to take it, drop it off in the other's realm.
Hopefully
Bob's uncle.
Hopefully it eats them or spreads death energy to make them vulnerable, and then murder, take over.
Perfect. How you doing, buddy?
Fantastic.
Did you get a chocolate chip pancake in there? You know that's not good for your tummy.
Hey, Charles. You smell the Marquis de Carabas.
Ooh.
The cat's here.
Nope. I
Cat?
don't like cats.
Which cat?
Oh, do you mean Puss in Boots?
The Marquis? I don't think he likes being called that.
I don't know why we call him the cat thing with shoes.
He's clearly not a cat.
Isn't he though?
I mean,
Sneaks
he's a
around
little
the
rare,
shadows.
but...
Yeah.
So, why don't you show yourself then if you're here?
Just ring his bell.
Oh yeah, did we take the bell from...
Charles would like to ring his bell.
Yeah. Nice.
We haven't got murder time in a while.
Well, we did want to
That's-
have a look around. Can you
He
just...
isn't right next to you, but you can smell that he's you could go and follow it.
Yeah, why don't we have a wander? You follow your nose, and we'll take in the sights on the way.
Perfect.
All right.
Follow your nose.
I would love it if we started in the Egyptian.
He stands up and starts eating some of the bacon and ham real quick.
Yeah, that's fair. You
Yeah.
bring a plate. Bring a plate.
Yeah.
I am. And she opens up her coat, and there's a tiny dimension of fucking pastries.
Want to buy a
Just in
watch?
Does it have, the 3-layer, trays
It does.
of,
look
finger
just
sandwiches?
It's nice.
Aw.
Thing.
Ooh.
Do you want to put some? Okay. Do you want to put some? Here, I can clear out, and I clear out the middle row. You could put meats in there.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
Maybe I'm starting to like you again.
Oh, thank you. Cinched. Let's go.
So you go to the Egyptian room,
Yeah.
and there's a bunch of Egyptian artifacts all over the place. Some of them are magical.
Ooh.
What?
Your wizard senses,
Yeah.
Khairyn, you're like, that's
I don't know. I didn't notice that the last time I was here. Interesting. Brave New World. I'm gonna go pick up a piece of something magical.
all right. You're just gonna walk in and grab it?
Yeah. Who the
Alright.
fuck is going to stop me?
Not no one. That's who.
I do it mid-docent tour of and this reddish purple stone that you see is called periphery. Really hard to carve. Holds its shape very well though. Thousands of years old. We're talking Old Kingdom. 5,000 to 7,000 BC. Pocket. Over here we have some New Kingdom. Moves that way.
Yeah, and they're charms, basically. They're kind of minor magical items that sort of help you along with one thing or another.
Nice.
Maybe something that would give you, mechanically, a die for a roll or something like that once in a while.
Dope.
But it's definitely magical stuff.
Yeah, I'm pocketing a lot of magical stuff, and I want to find the spookiest thing I can find. Maybe a little scarab from the chest wrappings that were essentially prayers for the dead, and I want to find a really creepy, too realistic looking scarab and be that seems right up your alley.
Ooh, I love this.
Yeah, it looks like
Thank
it's
you,
going to follow you,
Khairyn.
and you're welcome.
I'm gonna put it on my hat.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like it. If it moves, don't tell me. Thank you.
Charles is going to shift to the direwolf.
All right.
What are you doing? Charles, what the fuck?
He wants to start tracking him.
All right.
Let me do it. Follow.
So as Oats hears all of this sort of tour, he's staying like 2 exhibits ahead.
Nice.
Fair enough. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Go for it.
Noise.
Is that 3?
Yas.
3.
Yeah, the smell takes you away from the exhibit and kind of like down a hallway more into like the bowels.
You just hear the dog
Yep.
of the claws
We've
on.
got to cut your nails. Don't try to sprint off. You're not going to be able to get any traction. I love you, Charles.
He'll dig into the stone.
Yeah. All right. Didn't we say that he could shift whatever he wanted?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So he could shift the hands and the feet.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate
Super.
it so much.
And turns around.
For everyone listening at home, that was exactly what you thought. He read the bird.
Oh, she falls over laughing.
I didn't know you could do that, Charles. That's very good.
Like, you can...
Shut up.
I want to find, like, a collar from, like, some sort of ceremonial piece from Anubis. I'm gonna find you a very special Egyptian dog collar.
You're gonna get super mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, do you want a magical item?
He'll go after
After
the Marquis. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just go, basically you end up going down a like a regular hallway. Like after because British Museum is kind of quarried out of all of this stone in order to make it look like giant and imposing. But then there's the back area where they kind of do the research and their storage, etc. And that's where the scent is leading you. To like, and at the, basically it's a long ass hallway. And at the end of it, there's basically a guy at a desk in front of a door. Very confused that there's a giant dog on the other side of the hallway.
A dog with hands.
Hand dog.
Hand dog.
I'm unique. He'll go up to the guy. Well, actually, he'll kind of pass the guy. I want to see what the guy does.
He just kind of backs up. Like, he doesn't know what to do. Tackling a 6-foot dog, or probably more like 5 foot at the shoulder,
Yeah.
dog is beyond his pay grade.
He'll get up, like, on the door and then go,
Oh my god, I hate it.
Oh, you still have human hands?
Yeah.
Like, all right, you do that. You hear a, hey!
I mean, what is he going to do?
Stab you with his pencil?
Yeah, he can get eaten. And so he'll go into the room.
All right. You go through the door into, it's not just a room, it is a storeroom. In fact, it's like the storeroom. It is larger than it should be. It's like, you know, those, where they used to make Zeppelins, like those giant aerodromes. It's kind of like that, and they're just, the end of Indiana Jones,
Yes,
you know, where they're all stacked
that's what
on
I was
everything.
thinking.
That's what it is. Just
Perfect.
Just thousands upon thousands upon thousands of boxes upon boxes upon.
I want to
boxes
open the
upon
ark.
boxes. Oh, you got to find the ark.
What do I roll to
Full
find the
of
ark?
souls, I could eat those.
What am I going to do to find the ark? He'll howl. Real loud.
Well, I mean, I imagine we're going after him anyway.
I don't know what you guys do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm just walking with like a little pointed, the tip of my dagger going, how do you spell Charles again? Is it feather, squiggly line, crocodile?
What does the howl sound like?
It sounds like, come to me. Or it sounds like a howl.
Like, hey.
I mean, it really didn't sound like panicked or like it's just a long howl.
This is when we need Mac to like show us what that sounds like.
Oats will turn in the direction of the sound and start walking that direction. It doesn't sound panicked, and I don't hear combat or anything, so walking.
Yeah.
So those of you walking towards the sound,
Yeah.
you hear stat, 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 as a guy like busts out of that hallway, like running as if the devil himself was on his tail, and just
Wonder what happened to that guy.
Yeah. That was weird.
Couldn't have been frightened by Charles. He's just a big
What?
pupper.
Yeah, that's very weird. It's a dog with hands.
Dog with hands.
Yeah, the feet are probably
feet.
worse.
Yeah, didn't even see this.
Yeah. Whew. Honestly, you probably made out ahead on that one.
Yeah,
It gets
probably.
better.
Ran straight by.
Yeah. Sweet. Did he look bloody or harried? He was just super scared?
yeah, he's very freaked out.
Yeah. Okay.
Like wide eyes, like just very focused, like almost ran into you and like barreled either one of you over.
Yeah. The moon's a skull, but sure. Charles is scary.
Dogs are scary.
Fine.
These people are
Let's
weird.
go.
Let's go.
Step, step, step.
Step, 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 and
Creep, creep, creep.
you get to the door, and
Push the door open.
and that's what you guys see. You know, stacks upon stacks upon stacks of crates. A metric fuck ton of this is magical, like, and a bunch of it is like hardcore magical. And it's not even stuff that you necessarily can use. It's like, oh, that was a big thing back in Atlantis, or like, there's a ton of power in this.
Oh,
in
there's
this
a-
crate, there's a fuck ton of shit.
There's Atlantean shit here.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a look akin to, you know, pastries.
Ooh.
Just gonna lose your mind and go, excuse me, I have to, and just run in the direction of like the biggest fucking Atlantic stinking magic. Ah! Sprint.
Dive into it, Scrooge McDuck style.
Can I see Charles?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be standing in front of the door.
Oh, you were just in front of the...
Oh.
I thought you were inside the
Hello?
room.
Well, he was in the room, but it's not like very deep. Like he didn't go
Who's
prancing
a good
around.
boy?
What is it?
I love you.
His voice shifts. What's what?
You howled. What is it?
Well, this room.
This room is dope.
It's pretty great. It's filled with a lot of magic. We could probably use some of these things. Is this where the marquee is, though?
This is where I think he is.
Can you get more specific? It's a big room.
Well, I was gonna wait for you guys before I got real handsy.
You're pretty handsy right now.
In the background, Scrooge McDuck from one thing to another.
Well, let's find him. And maybe pocket some things while we're here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of death stuff.
Hell yeah. What's the deathiest thing in here?
Iron
Point
Maiden.
me at it. Do I need to roll a thing?
Black dot.
Yeah,
known as the Death
Sure. Yeah, roll your occult and your wits, and that's how many like random ass death things you find.
Oh, can I roll?
Yeah, do it.
I want stuff. I wasn't listening. What do I have to roll?
Your occult plus your wits.
And that's how many death
Nice.
things you get.
That's how many death things you get.
Yay! Dead thing.
Oh, your one tower will be happy.
Right.
Oh, wait.
Instead of occult, can I use academics, which is Atlantean history?
Yes.
Hey, thank you. It adds one more die.
Ah.
Boop, 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 boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cool. You have 5 thingies that you can, each one you can blow for an extra dice at some point.
Yeah. 5 thingos.
1, 2.
Or, actually, you can blow them to cancel out a paradox die.
Nice.
We needed that a while ago.
2.
Alright, you have 2 thingies that we're going to figure out what they do.
Yay!
Not debatable.
Sweet.
I think I still have a couple that I haven't figured out, too.
Yeah. What are you guys doing while the ransacking is happening?
Charles thinks it's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. He's gonna look for the marquee.
The smell is kind of all around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you kind of get to a point where it stops, and then if you walk further, then you can smell him further away, and then you go over there, and then it kind of stops. It's kind of like he's been bouncing in and out of here.
I'm following Charles.
He may be long gone. His scent comes in and out.
What do you mean in and out?
It seems like he has space in between where his scent appears and then disappears.
Like he's been jumping in and ransacking the place and leaving because no one else is around to stop him.
I mean, that's possible.
Probable. Where else would he be? I'd find him.
Holds up the bell. Do you want to just get ready to catch?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, can I help you?
No. And
No, it's not the Marquis.
Oh. What?
It
She just like
is.
looks up and she's covered in like a weird amount of very old jewelry. That I'll explain in a second.
It's Prince Laszlo Tremere and what looks like a brute squad.
Oh, okay. Hello, darling.
Hi! Can I help you?
There's so much very nice magical stuff here.
Yes, and it turns out it's mine, so...
Sort of. I mean, yeah, I can't carry all of it, so most of it's yours. I'm going to keep this. Thank you. You're so hospitable.
Charles starts trotting up a little bit, like to get in between him and the rest of everybody else.
Our good friend Charles here followed his nose. It appears as the scent of a companion of our, erstwhile companion of ours, keeps popping in and out of this room, and honestly, we can't figure it out. Came in here to see if he was in here.
I can't figure that out either. What could this possibly be? And he sounds super annoyed.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you smelled someone and then came in here to steal my stuff.
To find the person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be honest, I came in here to find him. I don't know what
That's
the rest
true.
of my compatriots were doing.
Oh, I'm doing deep, important research. She's putting on like jewelry on her arm.
I have no interest in your trinkets and your stuff.
Hey,
I
that's
just went
disrespectful. A lot of this is very good and very important. It's not baubles.
I'm sure.
Puts a head thing on.
But I only came to follow my friend. His senses are rarely wrong, and the individual in question is not to be trusted. And,
Well, why don't you put everything back, tell me who this is, and maybe I can help you. But nothing from this room is going to leave.
Is this the hill you will to die on?
He
Buddy.
smiles a very toothy
Yes.
grin.
You would. I understand. Do me a favor. Let's not start our journey together as anything other than amicable friends. Consider this a cultural exchange. I'll explain to you what 90% of this Atlantean stuff does. In return, I will take a small portion of it, because it makes me look pretty. It distracts from how short I am. Look, I look majestic. It's so hard being next to Princess.
The smile shifts. You know, it does make you look taller.
Thank you. I'm so short.
Very well. If you will help us learn.
Yeah,
about
absolutely.
this. Oh, fantastic. I apologize profusely.
You don't have to. I understand, darling.
You don't
You
want
assumed I
people
was
like coming in.
looting.
Yes, absolutely.
No, I get it.
Yes.
I absolutely understand. Thank you so much for being so understanding at this time. One more ring on. Okay, I'm done now.
All those are trivial to what you're offering.
Oh, absolutely. You smelled the big thing in the back too. Sorry, I'm using smell because that's what Charles does. But the heat coming off of whatever objects in the back of this, it's phenomenal. And I
Intoxicating.
It truly is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now that we have an understanding.
Yes.
Now, Who are you looking for?
I'm sorry. And I lean over. Did you want to kill him?
We haven't got there
No.
yet.
You can if you want to.
Is there anywhere in here that the smell is more concentrated, or is it just sort of everywhere?
It's sort of everywhere.
It's so odd.
Do you think he's popping in looking for something or low-key looting? Because who would have the gall to loot you, sir?
Rude.
I'm not looting.
I didn't.
Well,
What are you?
until
Oh.
very recently, and he's like, pulls out a... Nothing has gone missing from here, so
Okay.
I don't know who is looting.
He must be looking for something very specific then.
Or he's trapped
Oh.
in between places.
Ooh. Honestly, I didn't consider that.
Could be unintentional.
Or
Should we
just
try
ring the
something?
bell.
When if I just ring the bell?
Yeah.
All right.
Get ready to hit when you see a What does he look like? I want to describe him, but really
He's like a
rudely.
skinny black guy. He's about 6'2", 6'3". He's got long braids.
No, the cat.
That's what he
Yeah.
looks
Yeah.
like.
Oh, I did not remember that.
Kind of like a fancy pirate.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
kind of
one.
like a fancy pirate.
When you see a fancy
coat.
pirate show up, you smack him with something.
He calls himself the Marquis de Carabas.
Carabas.
He laughs.
Maracas.
You're worried about the Marquis de Carabas.
I wasn't worried.
We're not.
I've known him for over 1,000 years.
Okay.
Oh, good. Well, then he's a friend of yours.
Well, fantastic.
Then you
It's
can
odd
hug
that
when
he's
you see
in
each
and
other.
out of your storeroom all day, then.
Yeah.
Well, I
Unless
mean,
visiting.
yeah, he's visiting.
Okay.
Well, if you're not worried, then
Well,
we're not
then.
worried.
I've never been worried.
Mystery solved.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He's, tends to be someone who helps us out when something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Big help.
same.
Yeah, that's very true. He's actually been nothing but very useful. I don't know why we all feel so strangely about him.
I don't know. I don't.
I don't.
He's
either.
been perfectly nice to me. He gave me this veil.
It's a very nice veil. Don't look at it
Crosses
closely.
his
Don't look at it
arms.
closely. Look at the arm. Don't
Chinese
look at
skulls.
Ooh.
Charles lays down.
Oh.
Oats crosses his arms and shakes his head.
I think Charles is bored.
Probably.
Snorts.
All right. Well, mystery solved. Shall we go for a walk then?
Absolutely.
I did want to see the rest of the museum. I've never been here.
If I find a nice robe, though, non-magical, just a nice robe, and have it,
Yes.
I'm asking. Thank you. I just want something that matches this. And she's wearing like jewelry connected by chains that actually looks like bones. It's like copper bones.
What's very cool.
Yeah, and it's like 2 for arm, like lower arm, upper arm. Yeah, it goes all the way up to the shoulders. It's not something to go over that part. It's kind of crazy at first, but I figured you'd like it.
I don't think it looks crazy at all.
Oh, thank you.
I have a quick out of character question.
Mm-hmm.
We're he's helping us prepare a ship, right?
Yes.
For a
For a voyage.
expedition?
Yeah.
Okay. I've had some experience. Is there any help you need outfitting the ship?
No, I think we have everything well in hand. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. What experience do you have?
South Pole expedition, 1910.
Very interesting. And he kind of looks at you a little bit, like, more intensely.
I meet his gaze entirely. No affect.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, I think we could use your help. If you want to go to the docks, I think they might find you quite useful.
All right. Then I'll see you all tomorrow.
Are
And
you
I'll
okay, darling?
turn and head to the berth.
Okay.
I'm fine.
I think he just needs some time.
How much, though?
I don't know.
I abhor crankiness.
I don't think he likes pastries. You can't cheer him up with those.
It's my only play.
I think we just have to wait until his personality changes again. You know how it does that sometimes?
Oh, that's true.
And don't
I want one
forget-
that's not upset.
Yeah, one
Which
with-
one of you is a bachelor?
we need that one.
Yeah. Party boat.
It's also the one who's a drunk, so yeah.
Party mode! That's cool, we're both self-indulgent.
Yeah! This is gonna be great!
Oh, I don't have any ghosts to put in stuff.
Yeah, darling, what are
Yeah,
you
do.
planning
You've got
on
your little
doing for
box of
food?
ghosts.
I'm gonna have to make a new underworld real quick, or start killing people.
Oh.
Do you have any people you need killed?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
We're kind of okay at that too.
Right, but can you let her do it?
So I could absolutely when we have that.
I mean, the killing part I don't need. I just need to be there when the death happens.
Oh,
Or, you know,
make it
shortly
like a branch
thereafter.
affair.
if you need that, I can have someone killed for you.
You're so nice.
That's very
That's pretty
kind
terrible.
of you.
What?
What? I'm hungry.
That means the skull. We do what we want now. Hey, try this on really quick.
I'm good
And
for
I
now,
hold
but
up
if I
the
get hangry,
Egyptian
I'll let
collar.
you know.
He just like keeps laying down.
We don't support killing for food, at least of people, but
I did not know.
needs must.
He's wearing a cool Egyptian collar now. Because he didn't stop me from putting it on.
It looks very nice.
It looks very nice. It's not a mimic.
Oh, good.
It's gazebo.
I couldn't remember what H was in hieroglyphics, so I think it just says Carl. I'm sorry, I did my best.
It's the thought that counts.
Well, if you really want a tour of the grounds, I can set something up for you.
That would be lovely.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
When's the boat gonna leave?
But
Tomorrow. Should be ready. Should be ready by tomorrow.
Plenty of time for a tour, and then we can go back to the palace and I can pack all my favorite things.
Exactly. This is a bunch of tiaras.
Yes, all the tiaras.
That's fair. Can you do me one very big favor? Can you just turn everything but your head back into a person so you look like a nudist?
No.
Come on!
Please.
Please.
What if we got you a nice tuxedo and then just wolf head?
Oof, that'd be so cool.
No.
Okay, that actually would be pretty cool.
I think the rest of the tour is gonna be me.
I have a
Begging
sash
you.
that really goes with your fur.
Please. It would look so good.
He's just sitting there like this pain can never end.
It will only end with my death.
There's no underworld, so it's gonna go on forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, you can't kill me yet. Or everything stays like this. Oof. What a world for you to live in. Just want some Mickey.
So, Charles, you hear very quietly, just over all of the ribbing you're getting. I told you to be more careful. And then you hear a door kind of slam.
You see his head perk up.
So you are gonna do it.
I'm not looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
How far away did that seem?
Way back to where you guys were.
And then he'll get up and go towards it.
All right,
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna
back down
follow
the
you.
hallway.
Yeah.
The guide's like, "Hey, excuse me,
Is it Prince
I was
Laszlo?
no,
Oh,
he's
just
got a
human?
guide. Yeah,
Oh, I don't care about him.
can I was going to give you a tour of our collection.
Oh yes, you're gonna give me the tour. Charles has to visit the little boy's room. He'll join us later.
Leash laws, and I follow Charles.
Grace winks at you.
Okay. Well, the British Museum's collection. This here
Show them the temple you people stole.
The Smiley Cat, and the Smiley Cat grows over 500 pounds and can leap over 25 feet. Isn't that amazing?
It is quite.
Yeah, and goes over the facts that they thought were facts back in 1913 about ancient civilizations.
Nice.
Then you can kind of hear him droning on. He is gonna do what he was told to do.
Nice.
I'm just grinning at him with my creepy Ellen face the entire way.
Wow.
Oh, you don't say! Smile gets bigger, face cracks open.
Oh, oh man,
That's terrible.
that's horrible. Oh, he's gotta do this or else he dies.
Yep.
Man, you get for you it's like trick or treat.
Yeah, if he dies, I eat his ghost.
Treat!
If he doesn't, it's funny.
Tis the season, y'all.
So yeah, you go back to that door.
Do I need to do wits plus composure?
To do what?
Track or something?
No, yeah, no, you know exactly where this is. You're just there.
All right. He'll hustle down there.
All right.
Hi, Khairyn.
Door's locked.
Look, bye. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, he goes fast.
Yeah, I'll get there eventually. I'm not worried about it.
Can you barrel through the door?
You can try.
All right.
All right, roll for battering ram.
No, I'm down at the harbor.
What do I need to roll?
Roll your strength plus athletics.
Get it.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah!
5.
Yeah!
Damn it!
Heck yeah!
Exceptional.
Not worried about it.
You wreck the door. It was barred, and you just splintered whatever piece of wood they used for that
That's
bar.
very subtle.
Like slamming it open, basically busting it off of its hinges.
Mm-hmm.
And
He kind of winces, but like he still got through it. Like I'm assuming it still kind of hurt him because force.
yeah,
Yeah.
and look up, and there's the brute squad. There's Laszlo, Tremere, and there's the Marquis de Carabas, and they're all looking at you like, what the actual fuck?
He'll just wait for Khairyn. He's just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Get him. All right, roll for initiative.
We're doing it. How do we do that again?
We'll never know!
Initiative is, you should have written it down by now.
It
No,
is.
never!
Dexterity plus composure.
Initiative modifier
Yeah. Dexterity
On
plus
the
composure.
on the bottom of your. Friend
2.
chart. Roll a die.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
2,
So that's a
5,
total of a 6.
5, 8,
8.
9.
We rolled
Wow.
so good.
Wow. Okay. Well, they don't need to spend a D10 to automatically go first, but they do.
Because they didn't know that.
So they don't know that.
I'm adjusting.
9.
As we go.
You said 9?
Yeah.
That's the lowest you've ever rolled for
Yeah.
I
initiative.
know, I'm shocked. I could have beaten him.
It's par for the course today, guys.
Honestly, the dice are a little tired too.
Yeah, the dice are a little tired. All right.
While you do this, I'm gonna retcon and say that they're normal pieces of jewelry, and then when they're arrayed properly, the like metallic bones appear between the pieces.
Ooh.
That's dope.
She's like, what did it? There we go. Cool.
Bones.
Yeah. Bones now.
Bones.
Let's get some bones.
Let's get some bones. These bones suck.
These bones rule. These bones are 10,000 fucking years old.
Let's get them. Okay. So this is exciting.
Yeah.
On 19, Laszlo is popping claws, and he's coming after you.
Okay.
How dare he?
Ooh.
What's your defense?
6, I think. Let's see. 6.
What is...
That's a 10.
10? Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
That's 3. 6. So you're going to take 5 lethal.
Okay.
The Marquis de Carabas just walks back, like, behind some crates. And the other guys come at you. I want to say that there's 5 of them. Because I totally planned this.
Absolutely.
Alright. And so you have...
I have a power. I don't know what it does.
Here we are. So you can go... 1 success. 1 success. 2 successes. And 3 successes.
So how much?
So yeah, there's a whole bunch of really angry, now much more feral looking vampires.
Okay.
So they pop claws, and you get 3 lethal. Do you have anything that gets rid of damage?
Sure.
Because you're going to end up taking 3 and 3 and 3 and 4 and 5.
I think he's dead.
Shit.
What?
You're not dead if you lose all of your wounds. You're just
What's
not
the
doing
total?
well. That's 9 and 9, so 18.
What the fuck?
Wait, hold on. So he's 6, 7, 8, 9 aggravated.
Holy shit.
I think he's out.
You're almost out.
No, he is out.
No, if it's 9 aggravated and you have 10
I've already
you can
wrapped
take-
around.
Yeah, but you haven't gone all the way. Right, you have to take that one.
Oh.
You are 1 away.
Okay. Well, good luck, y'all.
Tight.
Snack
Oh,
Mage.
Note to self: Charles is a glass cannon.
Oh no!
No.
No, vampires are broken in this
I know
edition.
these guys are totally.
No, vampires are broken in this edition.
So, yeah. How are you doing?
Fuck. Yeah, I would like to get there now if I could.
Yeah, you can get there.
Sweet. The fuck?
Yeah, you see. Yeah, you see Charles getting
Eviscerated.
eviscerated by like
Yeah.
6 dudes.
I'm gonna smash my sweet periphery vase that I just picked up. And let's cast some big magic.
All right,
Like we do.
let's cast some big magic.
Yeah, we're gonna cast a space spell,
All right.
and we are gonna separate them from the part of the world that is touching Charles.
Okay.
Force it removed.
So basically, like they can no longer be at that space.
Yeah,
All right, that's cool.
Not for them anymore.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's going to be
dice I can roll now.
yeah, and you're going to roll 8
billion.
paradox.
Yeah, the billion paradox. Beep, bop, boop. 1. That's a bad. I always forget that. 2. I can't read these at all. 7. That's nothing. Okay. So 4. 5. 5 successes.
Yay.
There is 100% and it's like this weird ass thing where like when they bring their fingers to it, they like turn around and go the other way, but they can feel it turn around and it's breaking their fingers. But then when they pull it out, it isn't broken.
Like a reverse black hole?
What?
Like a reverse black
It's
hole?
like it's like a reverse black hole.
Ooh.
Nice.
Neat.
Two paradox, and I will negate it, so it's only a successive thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. And then I want to go over and like pull Charles away.
Well, you can't do both of those in the same
Okay.
action.
Well, yeah. No, I just do that, and I go, "What the fuck?" With my free action, I flip them off.
I feel indignation as a free action.
Yeah. I don't understand why we're fighting.
I'm sorry. I thought you were taking a tour.
Yeah, and then I think Charles had to pee, and then he walked back here, and I come in and you're killing him, and I'm genuinely confused why we're upset.
This is such a shame.
Oh, it's the Marquis. Hello.
No, the Marquis left.
Oh, shit. Then nothing's wrong, and I don't understand what we're doing, Charles. Please explain. Explain yourself, young man.
What's your
Persuasion?
defense?
My defense?
Oh
Fucking
no.
nothing. It's 3.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He is over to you in a flash.
Does he have to move through the space where people aren't allowed to move?
No,
Why?
because he goes around it.
I don't love that, but alright.
Well, from what I understood, there was Charles being attacked,
Yeah.
and you were over here, and you put a force field around him.
Oh, I wanted like a barrier.
Oh, you went like a wall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just bubble him. I am also squishy. It's just a no
Then
wall.
he is going to be... He looks to one of his guys and, come here. Okay, he comes over. Breaks the guy's neck, rips off the head,
Yeah!
and then with the blood, he draws a sigil on the ground.
That's cool as hell. That
And
makes sense.
it starts to glow.
Yeah.
And we are going to do a contest between your magic and his magic.
Dope! Let's go.
Neat.
So, whatever you roll for your normal magic, using your space sphere,
Yeah, okay.
and then he is going to roll his
With my new
blood potency, which is 10.
1, 2, 3. Plus some new cool stuff. One right there. Noise. I mean,
It's
no,
probably
honestly,
fine.
terrible, but
So that's 6, 7 successes.
Oh boy.
You can do it.
I
I'm
don't
believing
need
you.
it.
Remember, you can use willpower if you really want to.
Yeah.
How loud is this scuffle versus how quiet is
You
the
heard a
museum?
person get died a little bit.
I'm sure you heard the thing of like the time and space warping.
Probably,
Ooh.
yeah. If I heard
5.
that, I would go towards the thing.
5. You got it.
6.
6. Oh!
Yeah. Unfortunate.
It starts to with static as
Yeah.
he's as more blood
I'll use
comes from the
willpower.
body.
What does my willpower do?
Let's you roll a couple more dice.
Yeah.
3 extra dice, I think.
Yeah, 3 extra dice.
Yeah, I'll do, hell yeah, I'll do that.
I wish it was just an extra success. Yep, you
One.
did it.
Oh god.
So it's holding, but it's not at all well.
The fuck?
Okay.
Okay. Someone's going to have to do some explaining, or I'm going to break the walls again. This is the last time you see me nice. I just want you to know that, like, you snapped a man's neck, and you're doing very fun magic, and honestly, your girl appreciates it. But if you try to disrupt my spell one more time, I'm going to pull the world down around your fucking head.
Worked well for me last time.
Interesting last words. I'll make sure they're written down somewhere in my new fucking museum. And her hair gets like very long, and she like transforms to like the Atlantean version of herself. So, let's go. You good?
It hurts.
You hurt, Charles.
Oh, Charles is fucked up.
Yeah.
You do, however, yield that one lethal. So
Cool.
it means you're up.
I don't think so.
Because
I think I'm wrapped around.
but you're wrapped around. You can take aggravated without immediately going out, right? So you have 9 aggravated out of 10 total, but you healed that one lethal. You're just not going to heal the aggravated.
It'll heal in time. But
Okay. I'm gonna use my stillness call to just step sideways into a shadow on this tour and walk through the shadows to get to where the magic is happening. Okay. 1, 2,
There's one here.
3. That was a 9. That wasn't a 1. Do I get 8s?
Yes.
Okay. 4.
Oats.
oh,
Yes.
I need you to roll a perception thing too.
Okay. Perception.
ooh.
7, 8. Okay, as long as they're not more than 80 yards away from me, I should be right there.
Nice. What was that? The column?
8, stillness call.
Nice.
I can become living shadow. I use a point of plasm to transform to step through the shadow, and I get 10 yards per activation successes.
Nice.
What is, wits?
Wits. I think it's is it wits plus intelligence
For which one?
for like perception.
It is wits plus composure.
Wits plus composure.
That's what I thought. Okay. So I'm not exactly sure because I don't have my sheet with me, everyone. Very sorry, but I think
Yeah,
that's
we all do
probably
it. You're
about right.
Yeah.
Tens and
You-
everything.
You have felt the weird stuff with Khairyn before,
Mm-hmm.
but also you can actively feel it at this point because you've had this nail on you for so long when the
Okay.
nail is actively taking something down too.
Okay.
You got 2 successes.
I do, and I have, because I'm a trained observer, I have 9 again on perception.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
So that's
3.
3.
He did it.
4.
4.
Holy
Khairyn,
crap, Oats noticed something.
Khairyn has done some big magic behind you, and that is never good.
Okay.
It's fine.
Was there anyone else walking with me to the slip?
Yeah, there's probably a group of people walking down there.
But no one who I noticed was like a handler.
You don't have a handler.
Okay. I turn around and I start running back towards the museum.
You hear behind you a, hey!
Go back.
There's not no one who's going to catch you. And
Right.
What are they going to do
Right.
when they do?
Is this a good time? I don't know if this is a good time or not. No, not yet. I want to save that surprise for later. So yeah, I will just continue to run. Just in regular giant strides, running back towards the thing. Can I get any sort of sense of what has changed or happened?
Your skin feels really tingly and like space is weird.
What the bloody hell now? The locomotive starts ramping up.
Yeah, spin it up.
Your boy attacked us. He burst through the door and came for us. So we defended ourselves. What do you expect us to do?
Okay, but I do feel like you're going to attack me now, and I don't feel very strongly. That I thought we had an agreement.
We do have an agreement.
No, you're trying to break my magic and kill my boy.
Because he attacked us. Did you see? Look at the door.
He kicks down doors all the time.
Well, maybe he should stop.
I don't see any scratches on any of your people.
Well, that's because we're good at what we do.
No, if he tried to attack, 3 of them would be dead. So, I don't believe you one bit. And I don't like when I'm lied to. You're too cute to lie. Don't do that.
We're very quick.
Do it. Do it.
We're
Nice.
very fast.
I understand that. But, let me take him. We'll go away. And we'll see you in a couple days for our boat trip.
That's acceptable.
Thank you. Also, we're going to have to talk about what you're doing there with the blood magic, because that's phenomenal. I like it. This is some pretty big magic, and you almost turned it off. How dare you? Let me grab him. And remember this for later, because I'm worried about you. Oh my god, he's so heavy. And she's going to make a really stupid show of, like, trying to drag Charles away.
I'm standing in a shadow watching this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I don't have any things that, like, is this person full of bullshit?
Let me know when I get to the front door of the museum.
Sure.
Okay.
Make a new door.
Another one, yay!
So I imagine there's like big double doors like you get see at museums and everything, and they probably just swing. So I just through the middle, slam them open, and I just bellow at the top of my lungs, Khairyn! What have you done?
Do you see what I have to deal with all the fucking time?
And I keep running towards wherever I feel it's going.
Honestly. See what I have to deal with all the time? But I could do cool blood magic too if I don't get yelled at all the fucking time. And she's trying to drag him away and look.
Oh, he can still walk.
Yeah.
You can still walk, but you're not?
Yeah. No, he is, but...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So no hard feelings then?
Well, you didn't actually kill him. And you killed one of your guys.
Yeah, I did.
Is he gonna stay dead?
Yeah.
Okay. No hard feelings.
Does he have a ghost?
Yes.
I'm gonna eat it.
Oh.
You just hear nom nom nom.
So I come skidding around the corner and see this standoff, and I did not roll any successes on a sort of perception type check.
Oh, good.
So, and I see someone down. I see Charles grievously injured, and I see another guy dead, and I see the 2 of them facing off in front of each other. Right. I run straight for the guy.
All right.
You're gonna run into my barrier.
Are you gonna...
I don't know that it's there.
No, she's gonna say that quietly as you run past. You're going to run into my barrier.
All right.
Boop. Who boop?
It's gonna hurt.
Does the nail just soak it up?
Yeah. You shatter right through it.
You break my fucking spell.
And I knock the vampire out of the way.
Well,
that's
he
what I'm
is
trying.
going to spend a blood to preempt that because
Sure.
that's another thing you can do with celerity because fucking
That's
broken.
fine.
Yeah.
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 Polarity is broken.
I'm playing Oats the way Oats is played.
Yeah.
What's your defense?
Subtle like a train. I believe it was 6.
Okay. He's gonna like judo toss you.
Okay.
2 successes. 4 successes.
If you kill him, I can't drag him away.
4 successes.
That's going to be on you.
4
Pulling
successes.
Charles out the door.
Okay.
So,
Is there a save or anything off of that, or?
usually it would be a grab than a throw is kind of how it works in this, but he would have needed 5 successes to do that. So with 4 successes, basically you're going for him, and he's managed to sort of grab you and kind of get out of the way of your movement.
Okay, mostly redirect some Aikido stuff. I got
But he's like grappled you at this point.
Okay. since he's right there and he's grabbed me, I want to grab an arm and just bam bam. I'm just going to take him.
I'm going to Hulk him.
Exactly. I'm just going to grab him and try and slam him into the ground.
Well, since you are grappled, you have to try and take control of the grapple.
Okay.
Which is a dice roll that exists.
Yes, and I think it's like strength and athletics, or is it
I think it's
brawling?
strength and brawl.
Okay. Fine.
And so you do it versus each other. Let me look into. Sorry. Go ahead and make your roll.
Okay. If I'd realized grappling was going to be so important, I'd have taken that as my specialization for brawling, and not fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs.
I did because I figured it was
Queen George's rule.
Those are 6s. That's an 8.
Oh. I'll take this as enough cover. I was going to wait till I pulled you out of the room to heal you, but he seems distracted enough. Let's get you back on your feet, my boy.
3 successes, but threes are exceptional for me for strength-related items.
That's not enough dice. Not by far.
1, 2.
Yeah, he's got me beat before the rerolls by a lot.
5, 6, and then there's 7. Yeah, and he just holds on to you.
Okay. So I struggle, and I'm surprised at, this slight...
He's
incredibly strong.
Incredibly strong. Now, he's not super small. I mean, he's like 6'4". And he's like not... He's not hulked out or anything like that, but he's also... I mean...
Sure. Okay.
He seems like a relatively athletic guy, but he's way stronger than he should be.
Okay.
And you guys see Laszlo manhandle.
Yeah. In her attempt to, everything's fine. Please don't kill him. Can you just make him go to sleep? I can't carry him out, too. You see what I'm working with. If I could snap a neck and get some blood out and be more powerful, I'd do it, too. But, bitch wrists. Keep pulling him out, trying to make this okay. You guys have to chill.
Okay, I won't break this one.
Let me hear,
He calms down. I promise your wife isn't here.
Wow! I was about to calm down.
It's like, Charles, Khairyn, kill him.
Hold on, darling. I'm not... He made quick work of you. Give me a second. You don't want me to break the world again, do you?
It's already broken.
It could get
I
worse.
gotta be true to Oats, and what that means is that I'm gonna flare Azoth in order to, or flare Pyros in order to boost my strength. Because he's just pissed me off. I was about to call him out, and then he said the one thing.
Wife.
He said the one thing that was gonna drive me insane. So,
All right. What does that mean you're doing?
So, one of the abilities I have is, I think it's in the, might be in Modus. It's the extraordinary athleticism, like whatever the level 3 version is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even sure if I have to roll. I think level 1 is extraordinary
I
athleticism.
thought you rolled and got successes and that added something.
Yeah, but there's 2 different versions. There's a level 1 and there's a level 3. I want to say it's about, page 160? 132?
Alright, cool. I'll go to that because I'm misspelling the words I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
160.
Try 160 and 132. That's where most of my stuff is.
Okay. What does this thing do that you recall?
It lets me add... There's one that lets me add successes to my strength or stamina. And then there's the level 3 version of that. Just gives me some extra bonuses, I think. I want to say it's in the Modus tree.
Okay.
Or no, it's Modus Hygius. Curse word. I'm really sorry. I wish I could,
Unfettered. Titan's Throw. Cyclopean Might. Do those sound familiar?
Those are things that I have, but this isn't that.
Okay. Wrath of the Gods. Close Combat Defense. Shattered Trains. No Walls May Hard. Told me. Ooh.
While you figure this out, I'm going to cast a healing spell on Charles.
Alright.
Just so this is good radio.
Do that.
If I can take a look, I might be able to find it a little bit quicker, since I know what the thing is.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7?
Yep.
Excellent. And what sphere are you using?
Let's call it a time spell.
Okay.
And let's rewind some of these. How many paradox dice?
Roll 8 for that.
6, 7, 8. I don't remember how many successes I got. I already forgot.
7.
Cool, thank you. Well, I'm going to undo
You
them
rolled
all.
real good.
I'm going to do all of them right now. Cool, so that's 5. 5.
So you got 2 successes.
Yeah. Alright, that's what you need to do, I think.
Alright. Take 2 of those aggravated out.
And I'm just gonna it's like a gentle whispering in your ear, like, darling, let me. And she just starts murmuring in Atlantean.
Was that guy he killed a vampire?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you get extra bennies for good nom-noms?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I can still make a zombie out of that.
Oh, yeah. Of course you can.
I think I'm just going to go with Uncanny Athleticism. So Strength plus Athletics plus Azoth, and then I can apply those successes to Strength or Endurance. Strength or Stamina.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so do you think if you fight him some more, are you going to die?
Probably.
Well, then we should not fight.
He started it.
I do believe that, but I don't
was
want him
awful.
to finish it, if you know what I mean. Should we leave?
We should kill him.
This is ridiculous.
Wow. Okay, that's 3 successes, which is going to take my strength up to 9.
Cool.
Yeah!
That was awful.
Okay.
And then I will try again.
Okay, well, we're going to
Yeah.
swoop around now.
Okay.
What are you up to?
I'm just gonna make a zombie from the shadows.
Alright.
Yeah!
Go ahead and do that.
They don't need to know it was me. I mean, they'll probably realize it. They'll realize it was me.
Can we, sense her? Because I love her.
You will sense her when a zombie starts right
That's
I just
definitely
want to
gonna
be able to
happen.
sense when someone gets a snack. I feel like that's a practice
You
for
could
me.
probably
like,
hear
someone's eating.
You could hear like a very faint yummy noise.
Oh, good. Somebody's eating away. She's just like, everyone deserves a snack.
Okay.
Noise.
1, 2, 3. Is that it? Okay, well that's enough to make a zombie.
It'll do.
It'll do. Okay. Phantasmal marionette. Yeah, I can make a zombie up to the size of a moose.
It's ginormous.
It's big.
Ginormous.
It's very
I'm
fresh,
on board.
so I get I get +2 for it's been dead less than a day. So 5.
Excellent.
Noise.
5 successes.
You have a zombie.
Yeah. Let's see. Activation roll. We'll maintain the zombie for. I have stillness marionette up to level 4. So 1 hour per activation success. So this zombie's gonna last 5 hours.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Zombie.
Okay.
Okay.
Eat. I want the zombie to attack him.
Okay.
I'm grumpy. He attacked my friends.
A little bit.
Okay, what is the zombie roll to attack?
Okay.
50
I
plus
don't know.
50.
400
One of
dice.
the vampires is going to intercede with the what the hell.
That guy was dead a second ago.
What are you doing? I thought we said we weren't gonna. What is that?
Let's see.
Dumb.
At this level, hold on.
Just be all these magical
The
items.
zombie
doing
begins
some
with
weird
2
stuff.
dots in each physical attribute and 1 dot in social and mental. Okay. I can invest it with up to the activation successes in extraplasm. Okay. Do I get bonuses for it being a vampire? Because it basically has the same... Fresh Corpse begins with the normal physical traits it had before death.
No, yeah, I'm sure it had a bunch of physical traits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Probably like strength of 4 and dexterity 5 or some bullshit like that.
Sounds good.
These are like elite brute squad
Yeah,
bullshit.
let's attack with that.
All right.
If you want to do initiative, I'm at 11.
Okay.
If
You're
you're
going to
talking
go at the same time because
Okay.
you're grappling. So whoever the highest is, and his is 19,
Cool.
you're going to
So we're
end up
going on
doing
19.
that. But
Okay.
we're kind of finishing up around at this time. So the brute squad guy is going to spend the blood to do his stupid bullshit of interrupting.
Okay.
So the defense is probably relatively low, but probably still quite high. I'm going to say it's 6, or I'm going to say it's 7. So it's going to take 4 damage. I don't know how much damage they can take.
Oh, I don't either. That's a good question.
I'm going to say that it's enough that
That's up to you.
it kind of like jumps on it and gets its claws into the meaty parts of the chest and is trying to rip it apart.
Okay. They don't have health levels nor suffer wound penalties. Instead, they have a durability equal to the activation successes rolled in its creation.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it has 5.
Cool.
Durability.
And it just took down 4 durability.
Okay.
So it is good.
It's
so
good.
it can now rip the shit out of that guy.
Chomp! Okay, what do I roll for...
Oh, what happened to
Hold
Chomp?
I don't know. What can I do to Chomp?
Oh.
You have to grab the head to jump.
Oh, slash! It doesn't need a head.
No.
Because you said they all popped claws, so it's got sharp
Yeah,
bits.
Pop
it does.
claws.
It does have sharp bits.
How many of these brutes are there?
There's 4 more.
Okay.
So
there's 5 total, 1 being attacked by a zombie? Or...
yes.
So there's 3 more free.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the dude.
So yeah, it goes in and puts claws basically in the same place, and the vampire who's attacking it doesn't like that at all.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, he's kind of screaming, "What the actual fuck?"
As his headless companion,
Yeah.
his dead headless companion is now tearing him open.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you get. Mess with my friends.
All right, so we're going to go to the top of the round, and we have to maintain control of the grapple to see who can act.
Okay. You need some more dice?
No, that's good. That was not very good.
I call bullshit on these yellow dice.
Little
Okay,
bit.
so that's
Those are
6
shenanigans
successes.
dice for sure.
6 successes.
6. 6 successes.
So it's a push.
Okay. So we both struggle.
Yeah.
Or spend a willpower and see if you can get one more success.
Don't talk about my wife.
It's a very touchy
And
subject.
yeah, I will. I'll spend a willpower.
Nope.
But nothing. Damn it.
These dice.
Well, they're loners, so what am
Yeah.
I going to do? These are
Yeah.
probably stork dice.
Oh no!
Aww.
You
We have
know,
a
So-
hand inside each one.
Just
At 14, you feel, Oats, claws against your neck as somebody behind you is ready to rip your head off.
Okay.
I'm going to say, stop.
Do I recognize the voice?
Brute Squad guys.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was, someone who I recognized.
Nope. Let go. You don't even know what's happening here.
Doug.
And Khairyn has skedaddled with Charles, right?
She's not gone from the room.
Okay.
She's just at the far end, looking disapprovingly that you shattered her very nice barrier. You okay?
Are you?
Yes, I'm fine. We were talking, and then you came in and you broke my fucking spell. Do you see what I have to deal with? It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's absolutely.
Thank you. Honestly. You good?
I convulsively release the guy.
Okay. Everyone okay? What the fuck Not worried about it. Seems like cool blood magic. Yeah. You can explain it on the boat. I don't give a shit right now. Can we go? Are we good?
Yes.
Cool.
You're fine.
Thank you.
I'm very amused at that.
Oh, that's not me, darling.
Oh.
right then, I just walk in the door. What is happening in here?
He's gonna take a knee.
I was
Princess.
having a very nice tour, and I heard a scuffle.
There was just a bit of a misunderstanding.
Absolutely.
It looks like it. I hope this won't interrupt our cruise plans.
I can't imagine it would.
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay,
Boys being
good.
boys.
Good.
You know how it goes.
I will have to insist that we all get along better on the boat, though.
Absolutely. I think that is something we can do.
Absolutely.
Well, good.
We have a exchange of information planned.
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, excellent. I do love good information.
Absolutely. I mean, are we going to get a chance to get to look at the wall a little bit before? I just want to do... Like, we can go together. Don't make me go with the human that talks about things and he's wrong.
No.
And that's
Oats
cool.
turns around and leaves.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
Very-
pissed.
Shall we... We should get Charles patched up.
He's looking much better. You don't want to call too much attention to that. Oh, yes.
I think I may try and speed this up some, that we can get
To the boat?
to the boat.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Actually, I take that back, because I think I would have seen that Charles is injured.
Mm-hmm.
Severely.
Yeah. That was the only reason I wasn't trying to fight.
Right.
Yeah, go for it.
No. Just out of character, Oats walked into what was clearly a fight and started to fight, and then you didn't have his back, so he is super
That's
He's even more pissed at you right now.
fine.
Is there some place I can take him?
I've got everything well in hand. You've done enough.
I've done enough?
Yes?
We're getting along nicer than before. From this point forward. Oats. She's not smiling at all, by the way.
Don't touch me.
I had to touch you to heal you. So I've been, like, on your shoulder. Like, well, not your shoulder.
What's the guy's name I was grappling with?
Laszlo, Premier.
Right, and I don't have we met him before? Do
We
I
had
That's the
brunch
prince
with
guy.
him.
He was French boy.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Mm-hmm.
Your pardon, sir. I've apparently been mistaken.
Please accept my pardon as well.
And I icily turn and march away.
You hear Charles whimper as he does it and gets up and follows him.
Good lick your wounds. I hate men. Not you. All of the other ones.
They're very trying. You know, honestly, I'm being happier and happier by the day to be a widow.
I feel you. So much. I haven't gotten married, but I do understand implicitly that I would absolutely kill a person that I was, like, financially and spiritually tethered to.
If you're going to have a husband, I recommend a dead one.
Oh my god, thank you. Do you count as dead or undead, darling?
Whichever you like.
Oh my god, I love him so much. We should never fight.
Agree.
Can we
Agreed. Yes, absolutely.
Good. I'm glad we're agreed.
Now, I will give you the personal tour.
go? Oh my god, thank you. Because that little human was like, look at the smiley cat, and I wanted to rip his head off.
He was very nervous. His voice kept warbling every time he looked at my face.
I didn't know I must get us running a little bit right there. Maybe
Just
that's
here?
it. Just a little bit.
Just
like
in the
right
headboard?
there. There you go.
Thank
Got
you.
it. Much better. Much better. It's a stickler.
I want you to have, sometimes, once in a while, instead of, eyelashes, they're, teeth.
Yes.
I hate it. No. Why would you? No.
Perfect.
No. Never look her in the eye.
More
again.
teeth.
It's just, she's
But
like
no, but
teeth.
they look like beautiful eyelashes, most of the time.
They're just very flexible fangs. Yeah.
That didn't make it better.
Still nightmare fuel.
You're welcome.
Amazing.
So I am going to say that he pushes his supernaturally, tough and fast people to make shit happen throughout the night.
Yeah.
So in the morning, shit is ready to go.
Perfect.
Can we have a little chitty chat? Would love to have a chitty chat before we go.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
What the fuck is your problem?
What is my problem?
Learn to read a fucking room.
He read the room as best as he could.
I ran
Are
around
you
a
kidding
corner.
me?
There was a dead body, and my
He
friend
wasn't dead.
eviscerated on the ground.
He wasn't on the ground. I was pulling him off to the side, taking care of the situation.
There was a bloody, missing-headed stump man over
Yeah.
there.
On the other side
And
of the
you
barrier,
facing
you
off
said-
against some bastard, and I'm not supposed to charge in? That's my job. My job is to protect people and to make sure that someone is in between you and the people who you piss off, which is, frankly, the entire bloody world at this point, including all 5 of myself.
Well, I wish one of you had a lick of fucking sense to have seen that that wasn't a screaming match, that no one was actively attacking Charles.
You
I had
cast the magic I
successfully-
felt across the goddamn city,
And then
I run in and see that, and I'm not expected to think that there's some sort of fight going on?
No,
you
you're
casually
expected
just
to
cast
think,
that
you
sort of
silly
magic?
bitch. I
The
cast
next time, should I
barrier
not?
magic.
Should I just stand there?
I wish you would try, just for once, to not fucking rush in. How much good has that done you? Think about it. I'll fucking wait. Poll all 5 of you. Maybe a little bit of decorum is used sometimes. If a group
you
of
met the-
vampires...
have
Hold
you
on,
met
let
the
me
kettle?
finish. If a group of
Crunch.
vampires could do that to Charles before I could walk in the fucking room, maybe it was an opportunity to not get into a fight to the bloody fucking death, and lose all of our ability to undo whatever the fuck this is, which is significantly worse than the last time I was here. So, not all me, for the record. So no, listen, think, trust the people around you a little bit more.
So the next time I walk into a room and one of us is bleeding out and there's another body on the floor, I should stay and not do anything?
Maybe just hesitate, check in with someone in the room. Instead of rushing right in, shattering my magic, putting
You
us
want
all
me to
in
do
more
nothing?
danger.
Fine, I'll do nothing. Congratulations. Have a good evening. Are we done?
Honestly, you've been doing nothing this whole time, but getting everyone in trouble.
You are absolutely
terrorizing women in the street, breaking barriers.
Yes, all of this is my fault.
I'm not saying
I did all of this.
Are you saying I did?
Good night, Skull Moon.
I didn't do the Skull Moon Heart. You were also with me when we discovered that together, but sure, I'll take all the fucking blame for this yet again.
You set at the situation in which the current environment has been generated out of. You don't think that you have any bit of responsibility for that?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying how many times do I need to fucking apologize? And at what point are you going to try to help me fix this instead of running around and making it all worse all the time?
Do you have a plan? Because all we've done so far is run around and knock our heads into other things and make it worse. So if you have a plan, I would love to fucking hear it. But so far, all that I've heard is that this isn't my fault and I didn't do this and it's so much worse than the last time, and I agree 100% with all of those. So what is your plan? What is your plan? We're going to go to Africa, and you're going to help the people there?
Don't over it like you've
Is
never
that
fucking
correct?
heard of it. We're going to Africa. We're going to get the big zombie. We're going to go drop it in... What's the name of the place where the others live?
In the head or something?
The dreaming? The deep dreaming?
Yeah. In the deep dreaming. Use the death energy there to weaken the others and undo some of this.
Fantastic. What would you have me do?
Listen. Use the common sense that has been granted. You have 5 people in there. One of you can punch and the other can do some active scanning in the room to see what's happening. Heads on a swivel, my dude! Heads on a swivel! Just gotta work together. I feel like I'm trying to hold our group together. I understand. It's all my fucking fault, I guess. This is fine. I will take onus for all of it. And if I can undo it, I will. And I swear to God, you can slit my fucking throat once we've taken care of the others and undo all of the magic that did this. My God. I'll hand you the knife. But don't get Charles killed. Because you can't see when it's worth fighting or worth walking away. I didn't enjoy sucking up to that stupid Fanga. But I knew what I had to do to protect my friends.
All right.
I'm sorry. If he hadn't been there, I would have helped you rip his fucking head off. I don't like what he said about your wife. I was worried for him, and for you, and for wherever Grace was. I did the best I could in a moment, and I talk my way out of things. I try to avoid using big magic, because, breaks dimensions.
All right. Let's try and make this right.
Sorry.
He reaches out and we shake hands.
Yeah. I like you a lot.
I'll try and be better.
Me too. Do you want a pastry? I was making it here from earlier.
I'll take a
Yeah,
pastry.
sweet. Awesome. We are going to kill him in the end, though. Just so you know. Real hard. And then Grace is going to make a puppet out of him, and he'll do a little show for us.
Sounds delightful.
I do
He's
blood
gonna make a
magic.
good zombie.
I bet she kisses him when he's a corpse. They're $2. It's not a lot of money for now.
Shut up, rude.
Not all necromancers are. Never mind.
They both start with the same pot, so I assumed.
It does have the word romance in it.
Yeah, but then no romance in necromancer. No, vampires are necromancers.
That's true.
That's good.
Yeah. Boo. Anything else
Got that
anybody,
Vlad humor.
anybody wants to do?
Dad jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
I got you.
Yeah! How are you?
It hurts.
Do you need to do something in particular to recover?
time.
Okay.
Do you need, like, meat knobs? Will that
Yeah.
help? No? Can you fix it with magic?
Do you want me to fix it with magic?
I can heal it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet. Did you make that sound good?
I
Oh
did.
my god, that was fantastic.
It takes a long time,
How
though.
long does it take to
I was
to
gonna
heal
make
that?
more,
I gotta
but
look it
nobody
up.
else died.
I was gonna kill more, but then I was like, oh no, they
No,
fucked up
you
Charles
should've.
that quick.
Yeah. That was not good.
Also, Prince Laszlo does some sort of very effective blood magic. He almost broke my nigh unbreakable barrier until, you know, Oats just ran the fuck through it. Gotta figure out how he keeps doing that.
Yeah. Hang on. Is he still wearing that necklace?
Oh my god! Oats, come here!
1 point every 4 days. So that is...
Can I do magic about it, darling?
36 days.
36 days.
Can I do some magic about it really quick? Trust? I love you.
He takes out the collar.
How long's our boat ride?
I bet it's not going to be that long. Also, I want him to be up to full health before then.
On the boat, in case we have to, stab.
Yeah. Do you mind getting a month older very quickly?
What?
Time spell, please!
Do it. Do it.
Listen,
I
a
need your
little.
consent, she says while, like, starting to...
You should
Very
probably give
important.
it. Listen, a little silver on the muzzle is attractive.
Oh yeah, is it going to be a month in dog years? Or people years?
Dog months.
Dog months.
I love you, horrible, horrible people.
Okay, now sit. You have to sit in the middle of it.
He's gonna stand up.
He didn't have to move. This doesn't even do anything.
I hate you.
I'm not even a wizard.
I've just been yelling the whole time. I
He's a
did
really good baker.
so badly on that roll.
That's a bad roll.
One.
And Charles dies.
Fuck me.
Wow.
I'll
No,
burn
it's
another
a
willpower.
success.
Oh man.
I'll burn a willpower.
Alright.
Fix him. We might need him.
Yeah.
It's only going to be 6 dice of paradox.
Okay. There we go. Alright.
Oh,
Up
nice.
to 3 successes.
Yeah.
Just the 3.
3.
I'll take
Cool.
it.
But
6
still,
paradox.
that was a nice willpower roll.
That was a fucking
That was
wild.
a good save.
So what happened?
Oh. See how much paradox there is? 1.
1. I only need 2 to get this done, though, right?
You only need 1 to get this done.
Oh, okay.
Everything
Yeah,
else
we'll
is like
just wipe
attached
it.
onto it.
Cool.
And I'm just going to say that you, through this magic over time, there's going to be like an overtime thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to allow you to start to just heal that aggravated damage as long as you are resting.
Well,
At
no, I
your-
want to make a little bubble that makes it older. I want an old bottle because I was going to throw stuff in it.
Okay, we'll do an old bubble.
Cool.
We'll
Hold
do an old
stick.
bubble.
Hold, please. Give like a bottle of wine or something. We can just age up really quick. Cool, thank you. I said the bubble beside you. Mom. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, right?
Lunacy in the woods is so entertaining to me right now.
No, right? Unfortunately, the spell wasn't as effective as I wanted. You have to wear the collar, or it doesn't stick.
It seems like bullshit.
You have to wear it.
Oh
I
my-
don't want you to die.
I can
All
hear-
your blood will fall out. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
No, that's what I do. Just
He would
people
get like a
sweat it all
knife
out.
and like cut his arm, and like after a while it would heal.
Come on, wear the collar.
I'm not gonna wear the collar.
Why?
No.
It's cool. It's cool and it's got magic in it. I'm gonna keep the collar. I'm gonna put it on you. Next time you die. Don't die. Or I get to put all the dog jewelry on you that I want.
At least I'll be released from this hell.
Probably not.
I'll make a new one.
Yeah. One of the two of us is gonna run the underworld in a second, so there's no escaping me.
Why not?
Ghost.
Why not both?
Oh my god.
That way we can go on vacations.
So fun. I would enjoy that.
Probably
so
going to be a lot
much.
of work.
Yeah. Death isn't. You don't want to die. You can actually run away from us while you're alive. Never die.
Honestly, if you die near us, I can just bring you back.
Oh, you don't want that. Your eyelashes will be fangs and shit.
I'm so happy I met Pasha.
Me too. Now I'm the queen.
Yeah, that's great. What a come up for you.
I know.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, I like this. She's just wearing 2 tiaras.
It's
A tiara with a little tiara on top of it.
Oh my god, your tiara's wearing a tiara.
Yes.
Yo, dog.
Very
With a
good.
hat on a hat.
Yes.
Has to be at a jaunty angle because she's got that head wound.
Oh.
The blood just goes right up.
Ugh, I
You don't want to
hate
get it
that
on the
part.
diamond.
All hats become fascinators for you.
Oh, but what if it like goes up like a little fountain?
Yeah.
Tiara fountain.
Mm-hmm. It
Blood
floats.
fountain.
Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop.
I hate
You're welcome.
how your head looks so much. Do
Is there
that.
food?
Yes!
All of the ham and bacon and steaks.
I
That
should
you
have put a
saved from
steak in
earlier.
there. I could have dry aged that shit with you.
Ooh.
I'll remember that next time.
Jerky.
Almost the same thing. We're gonna work on your palate while we're on this boat. Let's go to the boat!
Let's
Yeah.
go to the boat.
All right.
Time passes.
The boat. Time passes.
Time passes.
Yay!
Sun.
Star wipe.
And there, as you come up to the Dreadnought, the HMS Dreadnought, in the so it has like big guns on the thing. It actually has big guns on the side, but in the very center of it, they have taken the time and effort to build like a nice, like little house type thing that
Oh,
goes
good.
up.
That's amazing.
It's like a, it's not like a castle or anything like that, but it's like the closest approximation you can do out of like, you know, steel and concrete and other bullshit that they had
In half a day.
in half a day. Yeah, you had people like literally like holding it on and like vampires like burning through Vitae. They go, like riveted with a fucking hammer. There's a guy there riveting with his fists.
Perfect.
Yeah! So much blood burnt.
Yeah, that totally didn't kill anybody.
No, nothing.
No, they didn't have to replenish their blood like more often than normal in order.
Where
to
those
do
ghosts
that.
at?
So you get some sex.
So it's not. Oats is in Argentum right now.
Mhm.
So seeing all of this activity by the vampires.
Well, no, you wouldn't have seen this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
okay.
This is you come up and
Happened
it's
off
done.
screen.
I'm just giving you guys like flavor of what happened in the intro.
Gotcha.
Little flavor.
Because there
Flavor.
are actually like nice apartments in what is a battleship.
Right, a battleship with some apartments.
Dibs on the
Yeah.
room next to the princess.
Oh yeah, I've got it. I assume I've got it like a suite or
Yeah,
something.
for sure.
Yeah, you have the one where the door opens into yours.
That'd
We
be
have
so
like a
nice.
shared salon.
Cool, that's very, very nice.
Somebody can have the turret.
Who wants to brood in a turret?
Well done.
Who wants to shoot themselves out of the turret to get off this goddamn boat?
You've got to flip for it.
And yeah, you guys are well-appointed guests,
Yep.
as opposed to bridge crew or anything like that. And if no one wants to do anything, the ship's gonna take off.
Laszlo, I found a bunch of Rococo dresses and I'm wearing like 3 of them simultaneously.
Oh, you look beautiful, my
Thank
dear.
you.
Absolutely ravishing.
Oh.
In fact, I could ravish you right now.
Oh. Don't! We have to go on a trip.
He's gonna pop aw.
Yeah, do it.
I'm like, why haven't I done this before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be
Spit
easy.
that vampire game.
Vampire powers.
She's trying to make you look even cooler by proximity, by being the silly one.
Oh,
This is classic wingman
I think Grace
strat.
is just trying to creep out the crew. She's just like being real quiet and creeping up behind them so that when they turn around, she's like.
We all find our fun.
You know,
I'm like, 3 bosses.
when it comes to things being scary, these people have kind of gone through a lot.
Yeah.
So like, "Ugh, it's a crazy, horrible mouse that isn't trying to bite me.
Yet.
That's amazing. They don't know that.
Yeah.
They're so cute. Nice.
Pats on head.
Mm-hmm.
They're all traumatized. It's fine.
I like swing and see you later. I understand why they don't put the muscles in the front. This is not a good look.
Well, yeah, it goes around the back.
No, I have one back there too.
Oh no, you do.
Yeah, look at me.
Okay.
You would not believe how many muffins I have under here.
I think I would. I brought the pastry boy.
Pastry boy.
I packed him in my luggage. The tiaras.
I would like to sort of explore the ship, and primarily what Oats wants to find out is where the generator is, should that be needed.
Oh, okay.
And also steam, right? So familiarize himself with the boiler and the bridge and everything.
I believe there's actually like 4 boilers and
Okay.
generator rooms. There's a whole bunch of them down below. But yeah, they're more than happy to. Actually, there's some consternation, and then they're told they're more than happy.
Okay, so I just want to sort of mark where those important locations
Yeah.
are.
Laszlo has learned that putting barriers in between you guys makes you just break things down and have things be terrible.
Mm-hmm. Where are his quarters?
Laszlo's quarters?
Yeah.
He has the captain's quarters.
Oh, where's that?
What a douche.
They're kind of like on the top level-ish thing area.
What a
where you guys
douche.
are. Yeah.
Are they nicer than Grace's room?
Oh, no.
We were gonna have words.
I was gonna go look.
Yeah, you want to go look?
Just go incorporeal. No, you distract him.
Oh, okay.
I'll go have a reconnaissance.
Laszlo.
Yours
my
You're terribly distracting.
amused.
So,
He hasn't... This guy's at least like 5,000 years old.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're the most amusing person I've ever met in my entire life.
3 bustles.
Can I help you?
I can't breathe. But I'm about to choke on my boobs. So, let's have a conversation. But only while I'm standing, because I don't know how to sit in this. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well. You sure you were okay?
This is pretty bad for me.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Well,
help you out of it.
Yes.
Yes?
Let's go.
Alright, let's go into the room.
Yeah! She walks into the room. Is it cool?
It's nice.
Okay. Alright.
I thought you were gonna distract him outside the room. Damn it.
I wasn't sure what we was doing.
I was gonna go incorporeal and just ghost in there.
I thought you were gonna, like, swoop in with us.
Oh, I could.
Yeah.
How do I go invisible again?
Yeah.
Swoop.
I have too many options.
So, important questions here. What are your intentions with my Grace?
To install her as the queen of the underworld.
Yeah.
That's what I want. She has made a world that's amazing for us.
Okay, we both made it. Credit.
I'm sorry.
I get blamed for it a lot. At least someone can be grateful for
I
like 2
am-
fucking seconds.
Charles and Oats
I'm
playing
incredibly-
canasta. They're counting
Yeah.
for for a moment ago.
grateful.
Uh,
I don't know the entire story. All I know is that
She ruined
when this
it.
happened, that was also informed of the Princess Magnificent.
Oh yeah. Well, I did it at her behest. We all serve the Princess Magnificent. I'm just saying, like, I'm the one that executed on it. So, yeah, I'm a very good mage.
You are a very good mage. I'm
Is it hot in
very
here?
impressed.
Is it just me? Am I having hot flashes?
Well, I'm dead, so you're probably the hottest one in the room.
Oh my god, you're so sweet.
That's how you said it.
Okay, so you're not trying to, like, marry her or anything, because you know she kills her husbands.
No.
Well, I figured you're a prince, she's a princess. I've read a fucking book before.
Prince is a term for the vampire in charge of a city or an area.
I understand.
I'm not interested in trying to control the underworld.
Okay.
That is. I am grateful for what I have already been given, and I just wish to make sure that things don't get any worse without an underworld that, I mean, who knows what could happen. This could continue to get worse.
Yeah, that's true.
So we need to make sure that the princess created a new underworld and also getting rid of our greatest threat,
What's
which
your
is
greatest
the
threat?
gentry. The gentry.
Oh, okay. Well,
Right?
just double checking. She's gonna reach under the dress and pull out a fan. Fuck, it's hot. No, continue. I understand. I'm following entirely. Yep. Get the gentry. Princess in charge of underworld. Cool. That's fine. That seems fine.
Would you like me to do something about the heat?
No, I'm fine. This is fine. Actually, can we go walk out to, like, a deck or something where there's some breeze? This is very nice, but I'm in no mood to fuck. Wait, can you? You're dead.
Oh, I can.
How?
I can show you.
Maybe later. I want a technical
it's
explanation.
Blood. It's blood. I drink blood. Blood is used to get a...
Okay, that's pretty much how that always works.
I thought that was... Never mind.
I don't know how you people work. Sorry, I didn't mean you people. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's very rude of me.
Used to it.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Go take a walk.
Yeah, and slide outside if you want to get a chance to, like, go and investigate some shit.
Yeah. Let's see if I can become incorporeal.
Do it.
Sneaky.
So what kind of food they got on this boat?
Oh, not actually hot.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
They actually have a lot of nice food because at least a good quarter... Well, most of the officers are vampires. The NCOs are all ghouls and the rest are heathens.
Cool.
So there's the officers' mess, which is really nice because nobody actually eats food. So, you know, the food that they have there, I mean, whatever you want. Or you can eat with the enlisted men, and then you get Navy chow. Like
Beans. It's all beans.
English curry.
Fuck.
All right, I've heard a lot of disgusting shit on this podcast, but English curry, I draw the line.
Oh, I just don't trust a group of people who went, look at all these different flavors. It's all curry. Like, oh, how reductive.
I think Oats is happy as long as it's hot, brown, and lots.
Yeah. Well, and also,
Nice.
Ooh.
like,
3 successes.
if you ever go with the Stokers and Stoke, you're going to become like a small town hero of like the humans on this boat.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I think that that's probably what Oats is doing. But the other thing that he really wants to do is kind of observe the vampires and the ghouls and sort of see if he can figure out like how they work, what's the limits, not notes for like if he has to fight them later, but also just to understand, because they're another supernatural thing that he is learning, that he needs to kind of understand more of this world.
You've dealt with vampires before,
Right.
so you know they're strong and fast and bitey.
Right. But what I'm thinking is that at the time he was not in the transmutation that he's in right now. So
Right.
he cared more about killing them or stopping them and getting rid of them, and now it's more curiosity. And I don't know that he's encountered ghouls before, so like what's this weird proto-vampire thing, and he's just trying to gather information and study everything.
Right on.
I got 3 successes to go incorporeal and pass through the wall
Awesome.
into Laszlo's personal chambers.
Excellent.
Because I'm
Do
nosy. And I'm a princess. Who's going to tell me no?
Exactly. Literally no.
Yeah, I just
Well, we
want...
found his diary. Dear diary, I'm going to kill all of the party.
That tracks.
I just want to look through his stuff a little
Okay.
and
Go
see if
for
I
it.
find anything suspicious.
Tell us something we don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
What do I roll for that?
I'm not sure. Why don't you roll investigation?
I have that, and that's not very good.
And then your wits.
Okay. Cool. Let's do the thing. I feel like I should have
Wait.
one of my random unassigned magical equipments for investigation because she is real nosy.
Yeah, cool. Do it.
Noise.
There we go. We'll add this guy into the mix.
Pick it up from the ladies at the social club.
Yeah.
Gossip.
Uh,
Ooh, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Nice.
Two successes.
Good job that one day.
Rifling through a stranger stuff.
I'm going to say, because you have like those ghosty things, like some of them are fetters, right? So this one, whatever you used for this, ghost has been fettered to it. That gives you, like, it turns to, for lack of a better term, ghost vision, where it's all like black and white and weird, but you can see through everything to the other stuff. So it's like how ghosts look incorporeal in like the regular world. The regular world now looks incorporeal to you.
Neat.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, bring back a sacrament. I mean, something important to him that I can use as a sacrament later.
I got you.
Thank you. Doesn't have to be important. Just has to be his.
Oh yeah, no, he would have a personal effect somewhere in here. It's gonna have by the bedside. There's a very nice, but rather. I was going to say there's a rather plain ring.
Okay.
Like on the thing next to the bed, and there's also like some other personal effects on the like a vanity type thing. I mean, even though it's on a boat, this is still the captain's thing. So
Yeah.
everything's like kind of locked down, and it's weird that actually a ring would be still on a
That is
table.
weird.
right there by the bed. Like it should have fallen off by now.
But it didn't.
It has not.
Probably
The one
magical.
ring.
I'm going to take that to Khairyn.
Oh, that's what struck
All
me.
right.
It's the One Ring.
He's gonna notice this.
That's true. He would notice it. Does it have any, like, noticeable features, like, any design on it or anything?
It has an odd kind of like jewel on it. That's like one of those cat's eye, like cabochons, but it
Cool.
is like in the electric light, it's like a purple, and
Yeah.
then when it shifts to when like the daylight goes over it, then an eye opens up. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I see you.
then it turns red.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Magic ring, got it. Is there anything shiny on the vanity?
You'd have to like open things up instead of things sitting on. But there's like a comb and like brush and things like that.
Comb and brush and things. Does it have any hair in it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of the hair.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, put that in my pocket, ghost pocket.
Please don't take his ring.
I'm not.
Okay, cool.
I was like,
Like a
he
fucking
got
handkerchief.
real mad at us for stealing his stuff
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, can we not
He
do the like?
probably won't notice
the
a few
get fight
strands
button.
of hair
Yeah.
missing.
Steal one sock.
One
Grab
sock.
some underwear. Make
One
it, make it like I'm a
shoelaces.
pervert.
One sock. No one's gonna think, oh, someone stole this sock.
Yeah, someone stole one sock. Like, I
Oh, I
lost,
lost
the
a sock.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's
my
see.
god, we've all been targeted by mages.
Ah. There's nothing like outwardly suspicious in here, just laying about that I could
Not
put
really.
my grubby paws on. Okay.
Like, I mean, you might be able to. There are books, etc. You might be able to like go through them if you wanted to see if
there's some sort of like master plan or diary.
Yeah. How to murder 4 people. And
How to murder
How to
someone
eat.
that had a gentry that died attached to them
Yeah.
that now is the charge of the world.
yeah.
Underworld.
Dear Exposition Journal, you'll never believe what happened today.
Okay, cool. Let's see. I would really like something shiny that from the that would have reflected his personage.
There's a mirror. I'm sure there's a mirror.
Okay. Is it a big one?
Oh, yeah, hand mirror.
Wait, we hand mirror? Really want to take that. Probably shouldn't.
You're a princess. Pretty sure you can do what you want.
Borrowed it.
Oh my god, yeah. Need to borrow.
We'll leave it. I know where it is if I need it.
That's
It can
true.
always be ghosty again. Okay, I'm gonna bring Khairyn the hair.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
That will fucking do. Perfect.
Also, he's got this weird ring on his nightstand. So, like, you know, the boat does this.
Yeah, constantly.
Yeah.
Fucking hate it.
It brings the pastries up.
Oof, I've lost more good croissants that way. You hate to see it.
It's not very good. So, everything on the tables is locked down, right? This one ring, not locked down. Doesn't move at all. Has a weird cat's eye stone in it that does, like, a weird color thing. Looks very magical.
I want to touch it. Oh, God.
I wanted to take it, but I didn't.
Oh, that's such a good restraint.
I know.
Okay. So let me kill him. Rock, paper, scissors for the ring.
No, you can have it. Yeah.
Oh my God,
I'm sure he's got a fucking British museum full of magical stuff we can take.
God, there's so much stuff I want to kill him.
Oh, we're gonna. Let's do it once we get there.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't want this boat ride to be tumultuous.
Oh.
More than it is. The choppy water.
Oof, I do not like boats. Next time.
Although if it takes too long, people are gonna have to start dropping dead. I'm gonna get hungry.
Oh, I think that's why they brought humans. I want to say it as a human walks by. Lunch.
Don't call them lunch. They don't like
See, now
that.
he doesn't know if I'm asking for it or calling him that.
That's-
And he's going to have to live with that.
It's true.
It's a good energy for the boat.
I'm starting to feel more and more like Charles and Oates are just going to get in a little lifeboat. You stand the boat, I'll kick. Just grab the edge and kick forever.
Nice.
Yeah, we get the big zombie. Whoop! Up
Yeah.
into the gentry.
Zip, zap, zop.
Murder our new friend.
Absolutely.
Queens of the underworld.
Together. Sweet.
I love how the plan includes you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, big surprise.
They don't want to do any of this.
Exactly. You don't want any of that. We're being considerate.
I'm not giving you work to do.
Sweet.
Are you gonna do anything to make the boat go faster?
Yeah, honestly, probably like 3 or 4 days in. Like, how long is this going to take? Gentlemen, the ones that get pissed when I do magic, circle up. Can I do magic to make this ride 100% shorter, please?
I feel like you're having a good time.
I'm not, and you know it. Do you know how much corn I've had?
What?
None. Do you know how much corn I've barfed up? More than you'd expect. It's gone 0, so I didn't know where it's coming from. I think there's a portal in my stomach to some sort of corn dimension. Can I make the boat go faster, please?
I'm also bored. There's no ghost to put in stuff.
Yeah, she's gonna start eating people.
It's true, the longer we're on this boat, the more people I have to eat.
Oats. She does that like uncomfortable settling burp, like. Please.
Real talk. What is the possible downside?
Of magic?
Of me doing magic right now?
Yes.
If I do the
How's
worst
that?
possible job
Hopefully the boat sinks.
into a river of blood.
Everybody
Ocean of
wins!
blood. Yeah.
I
I don't know. There's a lot of death energy going around.
I'm sure at the beginning of this we knew how long it was going to take or talked to someone about that?
Yeah.
So how
Yeah.
long is this?
A couple weeks.
It's a couple weeks. And this is day...
2.
You said 4!
Day half.
4.
Day 4?
We'll say it's
Day 8 hours in.
Day 8 hours in is when the conversation started.
Yeah.
Day, hey, look, there's still Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like,
So far. Oh,
it was so bumpy.
I already done everything I was going to do that was fun and funny. I put on all the outfits and now my tummy hurts. Can we go faster?
I mean, look at it this way. Things can't get worse than, like, Skull Moon zombie apocalypse.
Really? Is that a promise?
It's a probability. Just do the math.
The sooner we get there, the sooner we can get this giant zombie into the other place and start correcting this mess. Don't you think?
Time out. Out of character.
Yeah.
This was their fix, right?
What's that?
The
No,
zombie thing?
this was my idea.
Right. It wasn't the tower's idea?
No.
No, it was Grace's
No, this is all
idea.
Grace's
Yeah.
idea.
And the sacrifice was a tower idea, right?
The sacrifice
Yeah.
is the tower's solution to the problem.
Is that we all die for,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
this thing? Okay. But I don't know that we heard... Did we hear that?
I thought you said it.
I did at some point frustratedly explain that like the only way to undo this is if we all self-terminate together in the no-no place.
I think you were fighting people, but Charles heard.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're not doing that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to say that like I've shared this information with you at some point.
Okay.
It's not necessarily fixing anything, is it?
Oh, then what?
What?
I'm confused. What?
We wanted to go back to the way it was.
Yeah. I'm
Yes.
confused.
So we
I'm just trying to make the book go faster. I don't want to be in here much longer.
Well, if it restores an underworld, then there won't be undead walking the streets any longer,
They'll have a place to go.
which will remove the threat to humanity, allowing them to be able to
Repopulate.
and fight,
She barks overboard.
and fight back against the vampires. Because
they won't need them.
presumably, if they were as powerful, if they were able to take over the world before this thing happened and humanity was threatened, they would have done so. So, logically, removing the threat to humans puts the vampires back in their place and restores this world back to what it should be as a plan A.
Exactly.
However, should that not work, we do have another plan.
I don't know why you're giving me a weird, dirty look. I just want to make the boat go faster. This is crazy. You know, honestly, you should just be happy I'm asking you.
It's true. Normally she just does the magic.
Yeah.
See?
Don't burn up all my goodwill on this one, buddies.
Personal growth.
Yeah.
I'm very close.
I think we know her well enough to know that that's not happening.
I'm pretty close to just portaling there and hoping you don't pick a fight and all die on the way over. So, can I make the boat go faster so we can all go together? Because I am running out of secret macaron. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even need to eat. I'm gonna
Yeah,
eat one.
right? That one's pretty, though.
I'd rather have her inside the tent, if you know what I mean.
Fine.
Thank you. Sweet. Walks to the back, pulls out, like, a little copper, like, with, like, a rusty, like, blue patina, like, little boy on a boat with a horn. It's like an Atlantean artifact. She crumples it and drops it in the ocean. And it's gonna make the boat
Nice.
go faster.
Okay. Roll your stuff.
A billion things!
Do it!
That rolled off, and oh, there it was.
Yay!
The 8 that it rolled off of.
Oh, nice. It knew what was up. 2, 3, 4. Just 4.
4. Okay. And now roll 5 dice for paradox.
10.
No one knows what that one. Oh, no, that was fine.
Just 1.
1.
Cool.
Cool. What do you want to do with that paradox? I mean, just 1 paradox. Not
Nothing.
Just a teensy paradox.
I'm not close to like a super special success, so I'll debate it.
Okay. So what we're going to do, that I'm basically doing this as a time and space route. Because you have both of these things where you can use kind of speed up time a little bit and use space to make the boat go faster. So you're going to remove the number of days by 3 and then divide the rest of the days by 3.
Oh, cool.
So there's 10 left, and then it goes to 7, and then 7 divided by 3 is a number that is greater than 2 and less than 3.
There you go.
Yay.
So that is how many days you have left.
That's a lot faster.
Say thank you, Khairyn.
So have you guys seen Fiji mermaids? You know what those are?
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are also leaping beside you.
Jesus.
Oh, neat. Khairyn, look at these.
Cool, I hate them. Hate them a bunch.
Grace is just waving at them cheerfully.
I
Hello.
don't like it. I'm not going to look at the ocean anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't.
I sketch them and get a picture if I can.
You want to catch one? Put it in a jar.
No.
No.
It might have a ghost.
You should find out. Hello, little ones. Do you have ghosts? Let's try to catch one. Catch one. Catch it in your teeth, like a bear. Thank you, Khairyn. As she walked across the boat, looking suddenly not at all seasick. Cool, bye.
Technically, since it's a space route, it's very likely you could have made it so it isn't rocking anymore. Or you can make it so it rocks even more, and you're just not bothered by it.
Rocks more is unbothered, please and thank you.
Yeah.
I want it to look like the cool camera shot when the camera's on the actor, so everything else is rocking, and she's just super stable, like, this is fine!
Yeah.
I'm Khairyn.
Fucking, this is my nightmare.
The poor humans are like, oh.
I'm fine. I'm unaffected by
There you go.
external.
I float.
Just talk the paddle. You'll be fine.
So
Next time, say thank you. Bloop, 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 bloop.
We'll make a sea dog out of you yet.
Dogfish.
So after 2 days, the morning sun comes up, or it would come up if you weren't in the thickest fog you've ever seen,
Never.
because you've hit the skeleton coast.
Oh.
Ooh, a skeleton coast.
No,
that
stop
sounds
it.
nice.
It's probably not why it's called that. Might be. Who knows?
It's probably made of skeletons.
At this point, yeah.
Was this previously called the Skeleton Coast?
Yes,
Okay.
it's because of the skeletons of all the boats that have wrecked
Gotcha.
in this like really really thick fog that happens.
Well, that's
It's like northern Nambia, and where you're going is like central-ish South Nambia to a place called Shark Island,
It's the island made of sharks.
where the largest mass grave of European genocide in Africa is.
Cool. One of them.
Yeah.
See all of America. So, depends on your sense of scale. Let's continue. Shark Island.
Shark Island.
Cool. Have
It's
you had
just a model.
It's only a moment.
Alright. Well, this fog sucks. A whole bunch. I would do magic about it. But I don't feel like it.
Oh, stupid.
You hear squealing of metal.
What's this?
Would I recognize that as the sound of the hull of the ship scraping against something?
You would recognize it as the hull of a ship scraping against something, but not your ship.
Okay.
Because you would probably feel that as well.
And he's right, and he sort of judders or something
But
like that.
direction is that coming from?
It's coming from port.
Okay.
I think that's left.
I forgot I put 2 points in drive for some reason. Could I have been driving the boat the whole time?
No.
Yes. You could have been drifting.
Oh my god. That's how much I
Yeah.
No.
Does the horrible scraping noise sound close to our boat?
Relatively close.
Okay, I'm gonna fly over and investigate.
All right.
Like you do.
It is there's a lot of fog everywhere. Like you can barely see the hand in front of your face.
Uh-huh.
But you can hear a splash underneath you, and the water comes up, and actually salt water gets all over you, and you are not flying low.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's weird.
So are there like big
That's weird.
searchlights that are kind of trying to pierce the fog, or?
Oftentimes, like, a big searchlight will reflect the fog right back at you, and you don't see anything.
Okay.
And so because it is daylight, and there's daylight coming through, that's what they have lookouts up,
Okay.
basically trying to find it.
Do we have any? Does the ship have any escorts? Is there like another ship that is?
No, you
in
guys
front
don't
of
worry
us
about
or
it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Just trying to.
Suss it out.
Well, yeah, trying to suss it out and see what's going on. Well, you can see as the splash and stuff and the air blowing around, etc. You can see like a rusted kind of bit of thing, kind of like a snake-ish thing, come up and down out of the water. But it is rust-colored and or like painted red or painted gray or you know.
Okay.
All these little things.
Was it like articulated? Like it actually moved? Or
Yes,
did it just
like it's
a
articulated.
piece? Great.
I'm gonna fly back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there might be a huge mechanical sea monster in the water.
Oh. Okay. What do you want to do about it?
I don't know.
Do anyone want to punch it or pee on it?
Really? Where?
Yeah.
In the water.
But to port or starboard?
Port.
Shouldn't we get the shore first?
I mean,
I'll go to the railing and see if I can catch sight because I'm in very much
Mood to hit
natural
something.
history
Oh, yeah.
mode, and
Yeah.
you know.
Can I go over and do
sketching
like
and-
tiny magic to just and maybe blow a little hole in the fog?
I'm
about it?
gonna let Laszlo know
Yeah. All right.
that there's probably a sea monster
All right. He's
next
up
to his
there,
boat.
being a captain
Yeah.
as you do this.
Are any of the
One.
like the humans or even the ghouls? Are they Royal Navy?
No one's wearing any uniforms, but it's quite possible. I mean, they didn't really have time to train people.
So I feel like Oats spent probably a lot of time, or a fair amount of time below decks and talked about stuff. If there's anyone who I recognize as Navy, I want to talk to them and see if this matches with the stories of what's known about this area. Like, is this common? Is this the tales like the
These things are
sea
happening
gossip?
very, very quickly. Like what's happened with this snake and everything. So
Right.
there's enough time for you to like go down and like
Oh, sure.
meander and talk to people.
No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking more like I would try and study it and watch it and get some information, and then later try and fill that in.
Okay.
Like, oh, hey, is this normal? And just try to fill out information because that's
We might see if
It
it
is-
tries to eat the boat first.
Well, we'll see if that happens.
Yes, and speaking of which,
All right. Well,
I know how sea monsters do.
yeah.
Same.
splashing up out of the water is the very large head and torso of a woman, all made out of rusted bits of old boat. And she's got, like her lower torso is like a sea serpent type thing, but there's also like coming out of the back and around is another snake that's kind of like hanging out as a second head, checking everything out that has a searchlight in it.
Nice.
Nails don't do well against metal. Check, please.
Laszlo, were we expecting a mechanical sea monster?
What? No. What?
Okay, just checking.
We have a giant mechanical sea monster situation in the water.
Battle stations.
Yeah, battle stations. I'll drive.
Okay,
Do
I
you want
guess.
to do some punches about it?
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming like this is
something.
happening in the bridge,
Yeah.
and I'm still, I'm sketching and observing outside, so I'm not there
From
for
the
this.
bridge, can I see its face?
But if he yells battle stations,
Yeah.
I assume.
Well, it isn't like Star Trek, so they don't have like whoop whoop whoop.
So many klaxons.
Actually, they probably do. Come to think of it, yeah, they probably have
a warship.
Going. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking warship.
Does the bridge have like an outside, like
Veranda.
walkway?
Yeah.
Does it have a veranda I can yell at the sea monster from? Because that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you can go out. You can go out and yell at the sea
No
monster.
sea monster.
Yeah.
Charles is gonna walk in the boat like.
Hello. Who are you, and what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Oh,
Was it just talking to me?
they seem
Yeah.
reasonable. Which head?
Here's the woman head.
The woman head.
Checking.
Oh, we're traveling to Shark Island.
Yeah.
You're very brave.
Yes, I am.
Among other things.
Go on.
Oh, well, I saw you next to our boat and wanted to introduce myself.
Well, thank you very much. Most of the boats that have come through here have either been full of dead things trying to eat everything around them, or people screaming just at the top of their lungs constantly. So it's very nice to see somebody who has
Manners?
manners.
Yes. Oh, well, thank you. May I have the pleasure of knowing your name?
Oh, my name is Mami Wata.
Oh, okay. I am Grace, also known as the Princess Magnificent.
Mm-hmm.
Princess Magnificent.
Yes.
Humble much.
I didn't name myself that.
Yeah. But where's
Did
the
you?
lie?
And why are you going to Shark Island?
Well, I have heard it does have the largest zombie, if you will, on the Earth.
Yes. It does. Why would you want to go there?
Well, to see the huge zombie, of course.
Oh. Well, I guess that's good of reason as any.
Have you been to Shark Island?
No.
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 Do you want to
No,
come
no,
with us?
Well, what would I do there? It's...
I don't know. Do you want to see a big zombie?
Just a bit of sightseeing. Did you get out much from this area?
It's so foggy here.
No, it's... Well, it's... I was going to devour your ship because
Why?
we're dying.
Who?
Who's
Spirits?
Oh, that's why I need.
There's no power anymore.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that.
I
You
know.
know.
We're gonna fix it.
Going to fix it.
Yeah, of course.
We're on a quest.
Quest
Well,
implies
that's-
a chance of failure.
Fantastic. How are you? Never mind.
So it's a long story, but that's what we need the zombie for.
Right. Are you the captain?
I am Captain Khairyn.
Okay, this is a very impressive warship you have here, Captain
Oh my god,
Khairyn.
thank you. All in the honor of Princess Magnificent, of course. Long may she reign.
Thank you.
In Majesty Glorious.
Yeah.
Um,
I toot the little toot horn.
are you going to need it later?
The
No,
ship.
you want to eat it after?
Yeah.
Yes, oh.
Really?
Yeah,
We can bring it back.
Wait, can we have all the humans on it though? We need snacks.
Wait.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I can take one or two.
What about... Can you hear me if I whisper? There's non-humans on here. You can have them.
Oh, no.
I say we let him go.
Well, if you let me have the ship, I'll guide you through the Skeleton Coast.
Well, that sounds lovely.
So nice of you.
We would adore an escort. You're so magnificent yourself. You should join us.
I just love when women support other women. This is very nice.
And the mermaids. And she, like, goes and, like, grabs one of the Fiji mermaids. I haven't seen one of these in 100,000 years.
Oh, yes, they've been following us for ages.
They're like, and kind of desperately trying to breathe.
Do me a favor. Smush it?
Does it have a ghost?
Yeah. That little mermaid ghost comes out.
I'm gonna eat it. Oh,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
darling.
I was feeling a bit peckish.
looks at that, looks up, trying to process. Well, thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh, you're
And,
most welcome. Shall we be on our way?
I believe we shall.
Absolutely. Hey, tell us your whole deal as we go. This is
Yeah,
nice.
I'd love to hear your story. You must have many.
Absolutely.
So many boats full of screaming people. These ones won't scream. I keep trying to make them scream. They won't.
They're pretty jaded at this point.
They are.
And I think we're gonna end it there.
Oats has been taking notes of all of that.
Oats notes!
2 for 2, making friends with boats.
Oh my god! I almost was like, you should put her in your thing. In your snack boat. Your boat snack.
Boat snacks. Boat snacks.
Eat the boat, girl. Treat yourself.
That's the end of tonight's session. We hope you enjoyed it. Join us in 2 weeks.
No, 1 week.
In 1 week.
1 week. We'll
All
actually
right,
check in 1 week.
We switched it.
Yeah, we switched it. For our next session, if you want to catch up on past episodes, visit happyjacks.org/yourgame.
The autumn people.
Autumn people. And if you want to find all of the other APs on the Happy Jacks network, visit happyjacks.org/shows !!
Other announcements and
Nailed it.
events people are doing.
Nailed it.
Perfect.
Yes, as mentioned, we will be back with these shenanigans next Wednesday.
Huzzah!
And next Monday is that other game I'm in.
Let's
Yeah.
Seventh Veil.
go. There you go.
City in this game.
Yeah.
I did it.
The Monday after that, we should be back with the Greenwood Collective, our Shadowrun
So good.
play.
Nice.
Yes.
Anyone else? That is all I'm
so.
fucking doing.
One of those Mondays, I'm not exactly sure when, at some point in the future, when one of those shows ends, there's another show, but I'm not sure if we're allowed to announce it, so I won't say anything, but it's coming.
Oh my god.
Mysterious.
So mysterious.
Like George Washington.
Yeah, I just want to have
Nice.
something to say this time.
Nice. Not this upcoming Saturday. It's like 2 Saturdays from now. There's a 2-shot.
Two-shot.
2-shot, yeah. On 1-shot Saturdays that I'm going to be in. That's very fun and exciting. Monday, October 18th, I believe, is the premiere of Unquiet Blood, the Vampire the Masquerade fully released game. That's
The noisiest blood.
The noisiest blood.
it's a very loud, very spurty blood. 12-sided story is being run by friend of the show, Mac Bouvet. She's doing an amazing job. Super fun and exciting. On Mondays, you can catch me on Hyper RPG playing Collect 1991. It's like Twin Peaks and Riverdale had a spooky baby.
Ooh.
Nice.
Spooky baby.
I have a jar full of human remains that occasionally vibrate. Like, I
Yay!
I feel like you'd be very proud of me.
I'm very excited about that.
On Tuesdays, you can catch me on Saving Throw Show. I'm running a full campaign of the Pirates game that we had before, so it's Pirates of Salt Bay. And on Fridays, you can catch me on Hyper RPG playing Troll Hunters. Yeah, it's a D&D game where we
Hunt trolls?
Yeah, we hunt trolls. Chat buys trolls to make us laugh, and if you laugh, you have to eat something bad for your face.
Oh!
Yeah, it's a
wow.
it's a gastrointestinal nightmare for me.
Yikes.
Did you know when you barf marshmallow, it's a foam when it comes out of you?
I did know
I
that,
found that out
unfortunately,
twice.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
no!
guys, great.
Yay!
Yay, we did it.
Yeah, that's everything.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yay!
Hooray, we did it!
Bye!
Oh, wait, I guess. Anything else? You
No.
said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of something, and then I failed.
Okay.
You rolled a 1.
All right, well, I will take us to the close. Here is the calendar for future shenanigans, and we'll see you in 1 week.
1 week.
Bye.
Bye.